All right. It's your boy Jay Raisin back again with another college football stream. And today, guys, we're getting into your Florida Gators, Georgia Bulldogs. Kickoff coming up soon. But before we do, make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe so you'll be updated with streams just like this for college, NFL, NBA, and more. All right, guys, matchup predictor 7.2% for the Florida Gators, 92.8% for the Bulldogs. As far as for passing yards, season leaders Richardson with 1,367 yards, 6 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Bennett with 2,033 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the rushing side, Johnson Jr. with 425 yards, rushing, 7 touchdowns. Edwards with 334 yards, 5 touchdowns. Receiving side, Shorter with 405 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bowers with 393 yards, 2 touchdowns. As far as the spread, guys, Bulldogs favored by 23 points, minus 2,400 on the money line. Over and under is 56.5, plus 1,150 on the money line for the Gators. That is your pregame info, guys. And let me just get the chat over here. And here we go. Shout out to the Wrench Gang in the building. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? Let me get the poll up here. What did you guys think of the World Series? Phillies taking the W. What's up, Rick? How you doing, man? Yeah, it was a great comeback by the Phillies, for sure. All right, guys, we are preparing for kickoff. Your Florida Gators, Georgia Bulldogs. Trying to get everything set up here with the audio ready to go. Bulldogs getting the ball first.
Harris Jackson waits back deep for Georgia, and here we go.
Kick is off.
And the Dogs will start at the 25-yard line. As we take a look at the Papa John's lineups. And it all starts with the guy we just talked about, Stetson Bennett, pride of Blackshear, Georgia. Just turned 25 yesterday. 21-3 as a starter. And the rest of the group that joins him offensively. Brock Bowers, the All-American tight end.
Justin, it's about 62 degrees outside, bro. Not too bad.
Season.
You know, fall weather. fall weather. Not too bad.
Kenny McIntosh behind Stetson
How's
Bennett
it in the
on
UK?
The first snap for the Bulldogs. Lad McConkey in motion. And it is McIntosh in a big opening.
McIntosh, big
run.
run.
A pickup of 11.
11 yards. Easy first down for the
Georgia's
Bulldogs.
strength of their football team, their defense. This year, it's their offense. They are scoring points. They're throwing the ball. Their stars, their offensive line. No question marks at quarterback. They've got this offense purring.
Rashad Torrance made the tackle, but not before an 11-yard pickup for McIntosh. Out to the 36. Again, McConkey on the move. Counter play. And this one's going nowhere.
It's going to be a defensive stop. There is a flag down.
No game, but we've got a flag down.
There's a flag down in the backfield.
Umpire called holding on Georgia.
Offense, number 69.
Offensive holding on the Bulldogs.
First down.
Ratledge, the right guard, guilty of the infraction. As you look at the Florida defense, Rashad Torrance made that first tackle. He had a great game last year. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery in this matchup. So it's back to 1st and 20.
One of those Georgia football players right from Atlanta. Sure he wants this one, right?
Absolutely.
1st and 20 for the Bulldogs.
Stetson Bennett has a look at that defense. Empty backfield. He's going to flare it out in the flat. Whistles in the flag.
And another
again.
flag thrown.
Not much noise here. You might think, crowd noise, they're not ready, but it's
False start.
fairly quiet right now.
First down.
Another 5
The right
yards
side of the line had a little trouble here
lost
with the
here for the
penalties
Bulldogs.
Georgia. False start on McClendon, the right tackle.
So it's going to lead to 1st and
So
25.
after one positive snap, Georgia's heading the wrong direction. Dejon Edwards on the toss.
Toss play.
And Edwards, good run. Got it back out.
Edwards is going to get about 7 yards on the run.
Well, Georgia, Gary was talking about Georgia, their rankings. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, little different team though. At this point a year ago, coming into this game, after 7 games, Georgia was throwing the ball an average of 19 times a game. Right now they're throwing it 37 times a game. Just a different look.
2nd and 18 now.
Throwing it around to a lot of different receivers. 20, in fact, have caught a ball this year. Bennett
throws. That's caught.
Strike complete. Harris Jackson, first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
They have Stetson Bennett with his athletic ability, being able to come out of the pocket on the run, turns the receiver to the outside. Harris Jackson does. Easy pitch and catch. So what was it? 1st and 25. They pick up the first down.
Yeah, they got 18 on that one to move the sticks. Just outside the 46 with first down. 2 receivers to each side, but Georgia will keep it on the ground.
Another handoff, and that's going to be a defensive stand by the Gators. No gain on the run.
Part of that tackle, and he is a big part of their defensive front.
Yeah, when I talked to Coach Munkin, the offensive coordinator for Georgia, I said, how are you going to attack this defense? He said, I go, would you go tempo? He said, we'd like to. We're not great at it, but I'd like to keep that big guy on the field and see how good a shape he's in.
Well, he's 415
So
pounds.
2nd and 8 now.
2nd down 8.
Bennett throws. Almost picked off. It was dropped.
Rashad Torrance, who I mentioned had 2 a year ago, and he should have had
Rashad Torrance.
And third
dropping
down
the pick.
is the down that Florida has been struggling on, and they had a gift here. Could have been should have been a turnover. So now on 2nd down, now 3rd down comes up. This has been the down that has really determined the last 3 outcomes.
3rd and 8.
Georgia-Florida
3rd and 8.
And Florida has really been struggling here on 3rd down.
Bowers was the intended receiver on that last play and well overthrown. 3rd down and 8. Georgia, a 52% 3rd down team. Bennett scans the field.
Looking around, throws deep. That is broken up.
Incomplete.
No flags.
Will get off the field on 3rd down.
And they played
No
man-to-man
flags.
coverage. Rush
Gator
3.
defense stepping up. Bulldogs kicking.
Plenty of time for Stetson Bennett to pick out a receiver. We'll watch coming across the field here. This Florida defense sees it, runs with it. Nice job by Bernie that time, turning with the receiver as he comes across the field. The linebacker anticipates the throw and makes the defensive stop.
So a punting situation. Brett Thorson in to kick for Georgia. Xavier Henderson waits on the other end.
Kick is off. Fair catch by the Gators at their 16.
So Florida's defense does their job. Their offense next up when we come back.
As I said.
All right, guys, that takes us to a quick little commercial break. Timeout. Score 0-0. Gators, Bulldogs. 11 minutes, 58 seconds left in the first as the Gators get it back. Defense stepping up. See what this offense can do. Says Immortal said UW hosts the Oregon State Beavers next Sunday, Friday late, 10:30 on ESPN2. You might have to check that one out. Keep in mind the odds for this game were plus 1,100. Plus 1,100.
Against Tennessee, inconsistent at times, but always dangerous. The rest of the offense that joins him, Justin Shorter is their home run hitter as far as yards per catch. He's their deep threat.
All right, here we go. First and 10, Gators. Play action.
Richardson in trouble already.
Richardson's on the move, gets away from trouble.
And this is what he does so well.
And he's going to get about 4 yards on the run.
A low hit on the sideline, no flag. Gets up limping a little bit, though.
He did. That's right. It was a low hit, and it was close to being a late hit. I think it was by Bullard, wasn't it? Yes. Right at the end of the play. Again, this is the part of the offense, the unscripted offense that he does so well.
And right there is that shot, and that knee took a weird angle. See if that bothers him.
2nd and 6.
Kind of a strange looking handoff.
Goes nowhere.
Very badly. Even after the handoff, he was limping badly. Watch Bullard come in at the end of this play, straight arm. Still had his toe on the grass. That's a clean hit.
Yep. Hit him in the thigh. Really wasn't as low as I thought it was the first time.
Wow, huge first play for Florida.
They're down at 6.
3rd and 6.
Montrell Johnson in the backfield with Richardson. 4-man rush, Georgia.
Quick pass. That is broken up.
Incomplete.
And this is going to be a 3 and out for the Gators.
No thought that time from Anthony Richardson thinking about moving in the pocket here. He knows his legs is bothering him. He's going to make
Richardson could have ran up the middle for that first down. Just didn't take advantage of it.
That'll bring it the punting unit.
Wide open space.
Jeremy Crawshaw in to kick from his own 10-yard line.
Kick is off.
Nice punt. McConkey waits on it at the 27.
And the
Got back
Bulldogs
close to
are
the
going to get about
35.
5 yards on the return.
So each team's had a shot at it. And you got to worry about the shot the Florida quarterback took on the first snap of the game.
All right, so I'll take us back to another quick commercial break. Score 0-0, 10:38 left in the first as the Bulldogs get the ball back. Yeah, looks like he was limping after that hit, unfortunately. Hope he's not hurt. That will not be good for the Gators. Will not be good for the Gators. Backup solid. Who's the backup, Dulo? I mean, I can look it up, but I don't know if you know exactly who it is. Jalen Kitna is the backup. Yeah, Jalen Kitna is behind Richardson.
Welcome back. A quick update on Anthony Richardson. He came off the field. A trainer came right over to him, but he waved him away immediately. He put his hands in his head. He exhaled really a big sigh. You can tell that he's frustrated, but as of right now, he's a go, guys.
Okay, Jenny, thanks. I was just going to ask you
So
that.
Richardson is a go. Hopefully he's okay.
So we'll keep an eye
taking
on
that
him,
hit.
So far, so good, I guess.
Bulldogs on the offense.
Georgia's second possession from the 34.
Play action, plenty of time, throws, that's caught.
Strike to Brock Bowers.
So this
Bowers, big pass.
That everyone in college football is noticing, and so effective for this Georgia football team. Washington's in, Bowers in. He's the matchup problem. He's as big as a tight end. He runs like a wide receiver.
Right.
Really tough. Do you put a linebacker on him? Do you put a safety? Can a safety even run with him? Everyone in, it's like watching Kelsey play for Kansas City.
24 yards for Brock
Hard
Bowers.
to really find a way to stop him.
Picked up 24 on that one. It's Bowers in motion. First down to the 42. Bennett rolls, throws. Bowers the other way.
Bowers again.
10 yards or close.
Another
so
9-yard pass.
Ways to call an offense, and one of it you can be multiple formations. The others you can go tendencies from the defense. What do you want to attack? The third way is, as Todd Monken told us, get it to our guys, get it to our playmakers, and that's what they did in those two plays.
This time a loss for Kenny McIntosh of about a yard.
So you establish that pressure point at tight end, and then you see how the defense adjusts. What will open up from them
third and one.
Over-covering Bowers.
Ooh, big hit.
McIntosh and Vontrell Miller.
Yeah, Vontrell Miller
Big
right there.
hit.
That's the guy you gotta block. If you're going to run the ball against this Florida defense, you've got to block number 51. When you pass it, you got to block number 1, the edge.
Quick throw is caught.
The other tight end. Big Darnell Washington.
And Washington gets the first down.
They list him at 6'7", 270, and he says, I'm a little bigger than that.
Yeah, so a year ago, he was primarily a blocker. This year, his skills have really shown that they are trusting even splitting him out to throw the quick hitch, and he gains yards. Doesn't look like he's running that fast, but he is.
Yeah, I figured Bears Nation, it was John Kitna's son.
Georgia in the red zone at the 14.
Interesting, I brought up tempo to coach offensive
So Washington gets 13 yards on the play.
We might not. They're using it.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs
First and 10
at the 14.
At the 14. Dejon Edwards will get the carry.
Handoff, gets about 3 yards on the carry.
3 out of that. Georgia in the red zone this year, 42 out of 43, 98%. 29 of those touchdowns.
Yes, but they need touchdowns. Missouri, remember, held them to field goals. Came back to almost cost them a football game. So right now, Florida's saying we hold them to a field goal.
2nd and 7 here.
Empty backfield. Stetson Bennett getting his troops to move. And now he does have company in the backfield. Quick throw to the outside.
Quick throw is caught.
Receiver screen. All the way to the 1.
Diving, gets to the 1.
The true freshman, another one of those recruits.
Bulldogs, first and goal.
Injury to Donnie Mitchell, number 5. This guy's going to get some balls, and he's got wheels, doesn't he?
Edwards.
Powering through. Edwards, touchdown. Bulldogs. Edwards gets the 1-yard run. Bulldogs, touchdown.
Yes, half of them run, half of them pass.
What's up, Bobby? What's up, bro?
Georgia offense loves. Pryor getting them down to the 1-yard line. That quick screen to the outside. Another good athlete. Those recruiting classes pay off, don't they?
And then Dejon Edwards from a yard.
What's up, Sean?
Leslie in for the point after.
How about that Astros loss? Yeah, man.
Snap was a little wide. Bennett got it down for him, though.
Extra point is
Love
good.
the aggressiveness on the call prior
Georgia
to the touchdown
Bulldogs
by
scores
Georgia.
7.
They need touchdowns instead of field goals.
2-0 Gators up next after we change possession. What's up, French? What's up, yo? How y'all doing today on this Saturday? We're going to be streaming, obviously, this game, Bulldogs, Gators, and then 7 o'clock it's going to be Warriors, Hornets. 7 o'clock Warriors, Hornets for my basketball fans. Bobby says, go Phillies. Emory Jones transferred from Florida to Arizona State this year. He's the Sun Devils starting QB. Okay. Tennessee versus Georgia. Yeah, that'll be a good one. No problem, Sean. Florida State, French. Florida State. Oh, that's right. What am I thinking about? I gotta add the scroll. Can't forget about the scroll. We gotta know all the other scores. Let me get this going and set up. scroll here, and then should be all set. Add the scroll in here for you guys. We want that at a 55er. There we go. Got you guys.
We look at him. He's ready to go. Final words from Billy Napier, and he'll bring it back out. We'll see if he's limping or anything. Seems to be running okay now.
Yeah, I kind of feel though it's kind of like that Bryce Young thing. You know, you don't know until you really go.
Yeah.
You know, so right now it feels okay. We won't know until he tries to turn on the Jets, like Bryce didn't know until he threw the pass.
Exactly. After a 33-yard kickoff return, Gators.
All right, here we go.
First snap here for the 36. Etienne, who just had that kick return, trying to bounce it outside, maybe got a half a yard. Georgia defensively, they may not have those
shout out to you,
Scott type stars, but Jalen Carter
glad
is one of those.
You're a man of the music
since
culture.
the first snap of the season.
It's classic Oregon stuff right there.
Thought we might see him. We got an eye out for him, right?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Richardson quick pass, and that's going to be a Bulldog stop.
Javon Dumas-Johnson.
That's a 2-yard loss.
So, of course, everybody knows that follows Georgia. They lost 3 great linebackers to the NFL, but they're awful excited about the guys they got. Dumas-Johnson, and they're all good tacklers, just like the 3 guys that left.
3rd and 10 for the Gators.
3rd down and long. And somebody jumped.
This is going to be a false start.
It's going to be 3rd down and longer.
3rd and 16.
False start. Offense. Number 65. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Georgia's defense this season, 7 new starters. They rotate in, the 2nd in the nation. Actually giving up less points this time than they were a year ago. 2 shutouts already.
And Brad, Jalen Carter is in the game. Big 88.
There he is.
The superstar out there.
In a 3rd down and 16
3rd and 16
situation.
for the Gators.
And here he comes.
Richardson dumps it off.
Etienne
gets
not get a 1st down as he got rocked.
Some yards back, but does not get
but
to
the pressure,
the
as you
1st
said,
down.
From the inside, you know, only 7 sacks for this Georgia defense, but they haven't had that guy all year.
No, that's
That'll
right.
make a big difference. When there's room to move up in the pocket, it's hard to get those sacks over the edge. It'll be tough to get room in the pocket when 88 gets healthy.
4th and 4, Gators kicking off.
So cross shot, a punt. Lank McConkey again back deep. And he's going to kick it. I thought he was going to throw for a second. Does a little Aussie punt, and it goes all the way.
They can't get it back. It's going to be a touchdown. I'm sorry, touchback.
There's
It's
a
going to be a
flag down.
touchback. There is a flag down.
There is no foul for running into the kicker. The punter was outside his tackle box.
So touchback for
once
the
he got out there in
Bulldogs
the
after the
Aussie
Gators can't convert.
He fooled you, and they fooled the defense. He thought he was going to run as well.
Little tap there at the end.
Little nudge.
So they pick up the flag. And Georgia will work from the 20. When we come back, a little less than 5 minutes remaining 1st quarter. Number 1 Georgia leading Florida 7-0.
You're immortal. They're so tired, man. The World Series way too long for no reason. We were up to like 1 o'clock in the morning. Didn't fall asleep till like 2. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Score is 7-0. Bulldogs get the ball back. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
stoked.
Football coaches. Bill Napier coached at Murray County High in Chatsworth for more of his storied career, and Sonny Smart coached at Bainbridge and Raybon County High. Now, because of their dad's history, a bridge was formed there. That similarity, it helped Napier get an opportunity to coach alongside Smart at Alabama. Napier said Nick Saban might not have even hired him if it wasn't for Kirby. And Smart told us he knew Napier was going to be successful from the first moment he got to Bama. Guys, he said he was meticulous with his attention to detail and one of the most intelligent coaches he's been
What's
around.
up, Reflection?
Billy from North Georgia, Kirby from South
Yeah, I'm doing
Georgia.
one other game after
All
this.
hard
That's
to
going to
coach
be the
against guys that are
Warriors
friends,
Hornets.
but in this business,
And I'm taking the
you
night
run into
off.
those just about every week.
See you guys
in this
tomorrow.
league, everybody knows everybody.
Sunday's
That's right.
football.
Impossible not coach against a friend.
First and 10.
Edwards in the backfield with Bennett. He'll get the carry. And a nice run. Picked up 5. Mason Marshall brought him down.
So if you look at this Georgia defense against Auburn, Georgia offense against Auburn, they had their best day running this year, ran for 292. And this Florida defense not only struggling on third down, a lot of different areas. You know, they're 108th in the nation in stopping the run, 185 yards a game. Just 4 years ago,
The Cantina split, 7th inning.
giving up only 100 yards a game.
I remember
I see you,
that
Sean.
Defense, big difference.
Yep.
Second down and 5. They fake the toss sweep and come back the other way.
The throw
Bowers caught
to
it twice,
Brock.
And he's still running.
And that's going to be a
First down,
first
Georgia.
down and more
Out to the 45.
for the
I know
Bulldogs.
Brock Bowers is a great athlete, but he didn't need to be a great athlete on this one. He just ran across the formation and nobody found him.
Just had to find a handle. Marcus Rosemy Jack Saint going the other way, the wide receiver.
Brad said he had to catch it twice. There's one, 3.
Might have been 3.
Yeah, a couple bobbles.
All-American last year as a freshman.
Second and 6.
McConkey comes in tight. On the
Thanks
right
a lot,
side where those two tight ends are.
Reflection. Yeah,
Run
man.
it that way. Edwards.
I'll be ready for tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to have an early night
Just
tonight.
short of the first down.
Get some rest. We got to get up
Georgia
early, 9:30.
Committee rushing.
Do it all over again.
Last year it was Zamir White and James Cook. And now it's Dejon Edwards again.
Another big run, still on his feet
Edwards still running.
as he gets inside the 30.
One of the things with this Georgia
Bulldogs
offense,
run
got
game.
Their starting right guard back in this offensive line. Ratledge, number 69, a road grader who would have started a year ago had he not gotten hurt the first play of the first game. He's back, 330 pounds. Think about it. He would have started for the national championship game.
First and 10
team
now
a
at the
year ago,
27.
Back in one of those road graders.
Well, Edwards picked up
Bobby
14
Nixon,
in the
we're
first down.
doing
McIntosh
Denver
comes back in now.
Broncos, Jaguars at 9:30.
Kendall Milton also
1
part of
o'clock,
the
it's going to be
Georgia
Patriots
rotation,
and
has been
Jets.
injured.
4 o'clock, Seahawks, Giants.
Dinged up.
8 o'clock, Packers, Bills.
Got it down the middle. Darnell
Pass down the
Washington
middle.
still
Donnell
taking
gets
Gators with him to the 2-yard
12
line.
yards on the
This
pass.
formation,
First
we
and
see it
goal.
all over professional football. I predict we'll see more and more of it in college football. 2 tight ends. It's like having 7 offensive linemen on the field.
McIntosh will get stopped at the line of scrimmage this time after that 26-yard pickup for Big Darnell Washington.
So you got your 5 offensive linemen. Then you bring Washington
No problem,
in
Bobby.
at that tight end spot. And then he just goes out, little 8-yard pass, nothing to it. Guy's 6'7". How can you miss him, right?
You don't want to be trying to bring him down, that's for sure, if you're a foot shorter.
True freshman Oscar Delp in the game, number 4. Another of those tight ends on the field.
And they've got
Second
Eric
and goal.
Gilbert as well. That's their 4 tight end group. Second and goal at the 2. Kenny McIntosh.
McIntosh pushing, and that's going to be another Bulldogs touchdown.
So how about this next?
There it is.
Back-to-back drives, 8 plays each. This time a little more heavy run, 5 runs instead of 4 and 4 again, but a little bit of everything. and they know inside. You get the double team, run right at the double team. Van Pran and Ratledge run right at it, and if you need a little push them in. You know, Georgia against Auburn, they had a short field because Auburn went for a fake punt, and then they had a McConkey punt return. 2 short fields to make it 14-0. This time, no, they drove the ball for their 14 points.
Podlesny in for the point after. Out of the Stetson Bennett hole.
Extra point is up and good.
80 yards, 8 plays. The big chunk to Darnell Washington.
And that's going to take us to a quick little commercial break. Scores 14-0. Bulldogs offense stepping up. Minute 30 left in the first, guys, as the Gators get the ball back. What's up, Rick? I see you Bulldogs all day. Tough week to choose a game today. You know, not really. And here's the crazy thing about it. Like, I could stream the video of this game because there's other like bot channels out there right now that have like 10,000 viewers right now. But I'm going after longevity here. You know, those channels probably won't last, and next year though, you know, you won't see those guys. They're getting all the views right now, and that's fine. You know, I'm trying not to let my integrity be influenced by views. So they can show video today. That's fine. But we'll still be here in a year. And that's the difference. So keep it in a buck with y'all. I could show the video. I could. But then it'd get flagged, and I got to edit the video and go through all that stuff so that it doesn't get taken down. I just don't want to do that, you know. So I hope this is working for you guys who are listening. But, you know, there are options out there. There are options. But if you rock with me, you rock with me. So that's what we do. That's what we do.
And now Florida in a 2-touchdown hole.
Everybody knew that the
Thanks a lot, Rick.
Georgia tight ends, watch Ventrell Miller.
Shout out to you,
He
Immortal.
is a very aggressive linebacker, but watch how Georgia takes advantage of his aggressiveness. Playing the run too much, simple little crossing route. Now, playing up on first down again, playing linebacker. Got to find the tight end, right? Where you going? There's nobody out there. Look at that whole
Beautiful throw down the middle.
So Florida's had 3 and outs on both their drives.
I'm good. I'm doing good, Max.
They
How
go
are you,
back
bro?
to work here, 3rd series and down 14. Little toss. Ricky Persoff for about 3.
And Ricky gets 3 yards on the run for the Gators. Thanks a lot, Philip. Shout out to you, man. I know it's much love to you in the bench game, bro. Max, stream scheduled tomorrow. Jaguars, Broncos at 9:30, 1 o'clock. Patriots, Jets, 4 o'clock. Seahawks, Giants, 8 o'clock. Packers, Bills. Bulldogs, big stop, 3-yard loss on the run.
And Nolan Smith, who does that pretty frequently.
And Nolan Smith is one of those returning great football players. Going to be a #1 draft pick this year. Reads the mesh point. I don't think they believe right now that Anthony Richardson's going to run the ball. They're playing the running back, not the quarterback. 3rd down package. They're going to bring Jalen Carter back on the field. Big 88.
There you see him.
3rd and 9. Richardson needs to make a play here.
Great matchup with Torrance. Best offensive lineman for Florida.
3rd down and 9. Play fake, extra man.
Rush coming, gets it off. Incomplete.
And Richardson had to pay the price.
Another 3 and out.
Yeah, Justin Shorter was open. That should have been completed. Ball sailed on Richardson. Good job up here handling the stunt by the Florida offensive line. Nicely room to throw, just lets it fly. Too high, that's a 6'4" receiver. You're not going to beat Georgia making those kind of mistakes.
Yeah, Dulo, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt.
So cross shot, a punt again.
Kick is off.
Makaki calls for the fair catch, waves everybody out of the way.
Ball is down at the 30 as the Bulldogs take over.
2 seconds remaining in the quarter. Let's go back to the studio for this Heisman Watch presented by Nissan.
Well, Ness, TCU's Max Duggan only needs a couple seconds. Big day for him, 341 yards and 3 touchdowns, including this free play on 4th and 1, up 3 in the final minute. That's how you go for it. Horned Frogs 8-0 for the first time since 2015. C.J. Stroud, another big day as well as the Buckeyes poured it on.
Since 2015, 8-0.
Well. Back to you.
All right, so thank you here. Undefeated Georgia, the #1 team in the country, up 14. The final play of the first quarter.
McIntosh gets a yard on the run.
And that'll bring the quarter to a close.
And that is going to be it for the first quarter. Score is 14 Bulldogs, 0 Gators as we head into the second quarter. How much did you bet on Georgia? 0. I did not bet on this game. Not at all. Horned Frogs playing hard this season? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, depending on the points, right? Because if you just took the money line, it was like minus 2,400, you know? So you had to do like money line over or the spread over, you know, to make some real money. We're heading to the second quarter, guys. Score is 14-0. Bulldogs up. Yeah, I hear you, Max. What's up, Faded? What's good, yo? I don't know. I mean, I'd hope they get at least 2 touchdowns. It's probably going to be a blowout, though, at this point.
The full name is Bologna.
What up, John? What's up, yo? Max Milton, we had the Jets in our prediction video. We had the Jets for the win. Yeah, I mean, they got too many issues at quarterback right now for me to pick. So I think, the Jets are going to find a way to win.
Georgia leading 14-0.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 8
got the ball
for
at
the
32-yard
Bulldogs
line.
as we start the second quarter.
Their 4th offensive possession of the game. Stetson Bennett going to go deep near sideline. Got it.
Beautiful catch.
Wait a minute.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Maybe it
it's
was
an
an interception.
That's what Florida's saying.
Wait a minute.
I thought Georgia had it.
I thought
right there.
he comes down with it.
Oh,
Before
no.
he got down, I think it was ripped
It's
away.
intercepted by the Gators.
Great defensive play. Concentration. Perez
Gator
Johnson.
defense coming through with the play.
Before he came down, or was it ripped out? Wow, what a play this is.
That was Jadarius Perkins.
It
beg your
was.
pardon.
He's got it. He's got it. Does he come
Oh,
down?
he ripped it out of his
it's
hand.
Close, isn't it?
Dominique Blaylock's a guy that had it in his hands, and I thought it was a catch right there, and then
Perfect throw.
a theft.
Great catch. Great steal. What
Shante Holland.
It's nice to
I
start
mean, if
off
this
with one that's so
interception
easy,
stands
guys.
and the Gators can score,
I would say this to you.
I think
In
they might
order
have a
for
chance.
this catch to be a completed catch by the receiver,
but
he has to land
I
with
do
a
see the
foot
Bulldogs
or a
running
body
away with
part
this
on the
one.
ground with possession.
What about
yes,
his
does he
back?
have possession when it's airborne?
right, Rick?
What
yeah,
about his
but I
back?
think at
I
the
didn't
time,
forget you, bro.
if his back is a body part, so if he's in possession with that when his back
Think we
hits
gotta
the
bring
ground in full possession,
Ric
then
Flair
I
into this
believe he's
one.
down by contact. My feeling
On
on
that
that
interception.
play, though, is as that body part starts to hit the ground or right before, he doesn't have firm control of that, and I believe the
You're right.
defensive player actually gets
Great
possession.
play.
at
Gators
that
ball.
point. And a great job by the officials on the field, guys.
What a huge play.
Richardson
Now
under pressure.
Richardson in trouble,
He
got
throws
rid
it
of
away.
He was about to be sacked.
That's going to be intentional grounding, though.
And that's going to be
He
a
wasn't
grounding
out of
call.
the pocket, and there was nobody there. Ball didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Strong enough to avoid the sack, but I don't think he's going to avoid the intentional grounding on this.
That was Chris Smith that was putting the heat on from the safety blitz.
Yep, there it comes.
Intentional grounding.
Flag for the intentional
Offense,
grounding.
15. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Once it down. Second down.
I get the feeling that Georgia and the Kirby Smart defense, Will Muschamp, one of his coordinators, feels like they've got a wounded quarterback back there.
Yep.
They're going to come after him.
If you're just joining us, the first offensive snap of the game, Richardson on a scramble was hit just as he got to the sideline by a Georgia defender and came up limping, and it's changed the way that Florida's running their offense right now.
It's the Bills train, Immortal.
Throws on the
Big
run,
throw
and
that's
strike
caught.
complete to Persall.
Persall gets about
And he limps forward.
15.
Looks like he's going to be a pocket passer for this game.
That shows his arm strength right there.
Sure did.
That baby got there in a hurry.
Oh, yeah, when he knows the target and he loads, he can deliver, can't he?
For sure. They haven't converted on third down yet. They've got a 3rd and 7 here. Henderson
Gators
in
need to
motion.
convert. There's a
And
flag.
flies, false
This is
start.
going to be a false start.
Snap infraction. Offense. Number 65. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
So that'll back them up. Here's the play we were talking about. First offensive play of the game, and that hit right there on the thigh, and then an awkward landing on that leg. And Anthony Richardson has been not exactly sprinting out doing anything since
Do you
then.
think it's high enough to be like a hip pointer type injury?
I don't know.
So 3rd and 12
in
now.
that area.
Yep. He's probably going to feel worse tomorrow than he does right now.
Oh, yeah, we got horns for
Playing
the
on a adrenaline,
touchdowns.
3rd down and 12 for his Florida offense. And he's got a scramble to his left. Directs
Throws
traffic and
incomplete. There's a
Another
flag.
Yeah. I think of the center this time. Egwakon, number 65, is going to get called on this one. Probably be declined by Georgia.
Yep. Going to be 4th down and long.
Holding. Offense. Number 65. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
That'll bring out the busiest Florida Gators so far. That's Crawshaw, the punter.
Another Gators punt.
Lad McConkey for Georgia. Way back there on the other end. This time it's a run to the left
off
before the Aussie punt. McConkey will just let it go out of bounds.
Perfectly placed.
13:26 remaining in the first half.
Denied.
So far, it's all top-ranked Georgia.
So there it is, guys. Bulldogs get the ball back. 14-0. I don't know. Gators had multiple opportunities to do something on offense, just can't convert. Penalties are piling up. False starts are killing them. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
Emotional damage.
Got you guys on the sound effects. Yeah, the Gators just can't get anything started offensively, and that's the biggest problem. You know, Bulldogs are looking really efficient on both sides of the field right now. So that's where we are. 14-0, 13 minutes, 26 seconds left in the second quarter.
Nick said this week he's confident Oregon would beat Georgia if they played again, guys.
Yeah, I heard that one. I don't think you'll get another shot at him unless it's the end of the season.
The last game.
That would be his 5th shot at Georgia.
Tight ends.
All right, there's back to a first and 10.
Tight ends. Another look for this Gator defense.
First down from the 17. Bennett pump fakes one way and lofts it for
The throw is dropped.
Short arm that one.
Can't throw it any better than that if you're Stetson Bennett, can you? They faked the quick screen. First down call. Nice action by the quarterback. Got him wide open. Puts it right on him. Man, 6'7" and short arms do not go together, do they?
No. Second down. He knows it too. Bennett already 121 yards through the air. And that one
second and
interception
10.
That was a swipe at the very end by Ladarius Perkins.
Quick throw is caught.
And
Fighting for the first down.
Jackson might have it.
Jackson gets it.
Stetson Bennett, I mean, everybody talks, a year ago in this game. I mean, he was struggling in the first half of this game. Threw an interception right at the end of the half. 3 minutes to go. They have only 3 points on the board. I can only imagine all the Georgia fans on the message boards. Come on, put in JT. We can't win it with this guy.
Right.
Well, then all of a sudden everything changed. Had that touchdown pass at the end of the half. 3 turnovers. And from there, a national championship quarterback.
Play action.
Touchdown passes
throws deep.
This one's knocked up.
Oh, he almost picked it, but Bowers gets it. This is going to be another Bulldogs touchdown. Are you kidding? Bobbles the pick. Bowers gets it together, runs it in for a touchdown. Bulldogs.
This one could have been another pick,
man.
Right?
Yep.
Same thing, the wheel route that was so good to Florida. Jeez.
Wow. That went up about every body part of both those guys.
Yeah.
Bowers finally got it.
Ness, and if Bernie turns around and uses two hands, he can actually easily intercept the ball. He tries to swat it with one, gets a bulldog bounce right to Bowers.
And now the chance of UGA is by
And
Lesney.
extra point
For the
is
point
up
after.
and good.
So he
Score
throws a perfect
21-0.
pass to Washington.
That's man, it's looking bad for the Gators. They got to do something. They have to do something. Find a way to convert. Scores 21-0. 12 minutes, 36 seconds left in the second, guys. Gator stew.
His face as he kind of got away with one. Bowers, number 19.
Right. Just looked over the bench, had a big grin on. It was an interesting three passes.
All right,
over to the
kickoff.
left
Gators
side
get the
right
ball
there,
back.
wasn't it,
Can
for
they
him?
convert on this series?
Etienne, the kick return out to the 30, but there's a flag down. And it's all probably going to be coming back.
During the return, holding, receiving team, number 48. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
So Florida puts itself in a hole again with the penalty on the kick return.
So Ness came across a interesting stat. This Florida team has rushed for over 200 yards in 5 of their 7 games. But they're facing Georgia, who hasn't given up a 200-yard rushing game since 2018. 53 straight games. The last team to do it was Joe Burrow's first year at LSU when they ran for over 200 yards against Georgia. 53 consecutive games.
And they only give up 83 a game this year. They were better than that even last year.
And right now they're getting nothing.
Well, 4 drives, all 3 and outs for Florida. Montrell Johnson behind Richardson. He'll get the carry.
Hand off.
1 tackle. And a tough 5 yards.
5-yard
You just
run.
wonder how much of the
for the
offense
Gators.
is not there because they're not using any of the running attack.
With the quarterback.
Yep.
Let's check in with Jenny.
Yeah, Bulldogs outside linebacker Nolan Smith. He got injured at the end of the first quarter. The team touched his right shoulder. He yelled in pain. He was inside the injury tent for about 10 minutes. Came out, tried to push against a teammate, grimaced immediately. He is out for this game, guys.
Okay, and he's got a brace on that shoulder on the sideline. One of their best defensive players, one of their main pressure guys. Richardson
throws deep, broken up. 3rd and 6.
Dante Zanders.
What's up,
I was
Jacob?
just about to say that Georgia got
The
up
Buckeyes
by 14
won?
points
That's what I'm
couple
talking
years
about,
ago,
man.
early in this football game. Kyle Trask came back and beat him, throw for 474. But before I could give the story, it was 21-0. I can't find another story.
You waited one touchdown too long.
Right.
Richardson only 29 yards throwing so far. 3rd down and 6 here.
3rd
Trying
and
to
6.
avoid their 5th straight 3 and out. Clock winding down. Might not get the snap off. Just did.
Gets it off. They're going to get the first down. Fighting for it.
To the 20. Montrell Johnson.
And they did it.
Johnson for
Montrell
6
Johnson,
yards.
who's followed Billy Napier from Louisiana, transfer he and Torrance, 54 and 7, the 2 guys that came. And when we talked to Billy Napier, he said, I should have took a couple more.
Yeah, so we got some other guys around the league right now.
A couple at LSU.
1st and
I
10.
didn't want to steal everything out of the coverage before I left. Richardson, deep middle, overshot an open receiver.
Overthrown.
In Marcus Burke.
Wide open Burke.
Goes right down the slot, 4 vertical, just a bit too high. Had a little bit of a high one to shorter. This one was a little tougher throw. He had to put some air into this one, a little more touch. Thought the first one was a kind of a gimme throw. This one was much harder.
So 2nd and 10 now.
2nd down and 10.
Richardson gets away
somehow.
from trouble.
And he's
Deep
gonna
throw.
as far as he can. Man out there, double coverage, incomplete.
Incomplete.
No flag.
No flag.
Justin Shorter was down
Letting
there.
him play.
Richardson, I don't think got too much air under that one. Looked like a punt when he let his.
He did. He threw it about 55 yards in the air, but he needed to throw it 75 yards in the air because Shorter had to stop. It became a jump ball 2 against 1. And the DBs were all bumping and jostling, and I think that's a fair fight right there. You throw a ball up like you said, like a punt. I think everybody has the right to go get it.
So 3rd and 10 now.
Starks and Chris Smith, the guys that broke it up. And it's 3rd and 10.
Come on, Gators. Some kind of offense on this
right
series.
In the middle of that defensive line. On a stunt coming around.
Throws, caught,
complete,
tackled.
Well short of the first down.
5-yard pass, short of
Well,
the
Christopher
fourth.
Smith, number 29, is probably
Another
their
3 and out.
smartest DB. Moving everybody around, reads the place quickly.
Another
Solid
one.
All the Georgia defensive backs are solid tacklers. When they get you in that long yardage situation, if you don't throw it past the pins, past the first down, they usually fake the tackle.
And Chris Smith, one of those other Georgia Bulldogs that is a midseason All-American so far. Trasha, the punt. And McConkey just backs up and lets it roll.
And Bulldogs will get it back at their 34.
Field position. They've got 10 minutes and change. All their timeouts. And more importantly, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, Sean said they had a couple. Just getting stopped in the backfield. This Bulldogs defense. It's got them all figured out. Gators having a tough time getting anything going on the offense. Scored 21-0, 11 minutes, 5 seconds left in the second. Streamless tomorrow, guys. 9:30 a.m. It's going to be your Jaguars and Broncos. 1 o'clock. It's going to be your Patriots, Jets. 4 o'clock, Seahawks, Giants. And then Sunday Night Football, Bills Mafia. Where you at? Bills and Packers. Will be streaming tomorrow. That is my stream schedule for tomorrow. All 4 games. So make sure you lock it in. Be here. We'll have some fun. Maybe do some card giveaways. We'll see. There you go. What's up, James?
Interception to Blaylock. Another perfect pass is a drop, but then the last one kind of gets even for
He did high knees.
Really
yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Turns around the opposite way, takes his eye off the ball, spins around, and Stetson goes, all right, we're even.
Yeah, we're even. If you're thinking maybe that's Brock Bowers' longest play of the year, 73 yards, it's not. He had the 75-yard rushing touchdown, and a 78-yard reception against South Carolina. So Bennett over 200 yards here in the first half. Branson Robinson in the backfield. He'll get the carry and carries it for about 4. Paramount Plus is your destination for peak screaming. Celebrate spooky season by streaming Orphan, First Kill, Monster High the movie, and more picks that go bump in the night. Head to ParamountPlus.com. Try it for free if you dare.
All right, so 2nd and 6 now.
This has been spooky
as the Bulldogs take over.
Fan so far in this first half. All Georgia. -5 rushing yards for the Gators. Here's the throw out in the flat to McIntosh.
And that's going to be a good defensive stop.
That'll lose yardage. Amari Burney, nice play defensively.
That might have looked good on the blackboard, but that didn't look, once it got out on the field, that didn't look like it had any chance at all. Burney smelled that out right away, didn't he?
Yep.
Well, that's a big stop, Jordan. I mean, if Florida's going to get back in the football game, they've got to win this 3rd down right here. They've been awful all season. When Billy Napier in the bye week looked at his defense, he said it basically comes down to we have not been good on 3rd down.
They got off the field on Georgia's first drive. They'll try to do it here. 3rd down and 11.
They'll come after him.
And they
3rd and 11. Throws, dropped, incomplete. And this is probably the best series that the Gators have had on defense as they force a 3 and out on these Bulldogs.
3-man line, but they bring the house. They bring 5 different players, and the ball would have got through. I think he still would have been tackled right where he caught it.
Brent Cox, former Georgia player, comes up with the stop, and Thorson will have to punt. Henderson waits back deep.
Kick is off.
He's going to take a shot at it from the 21.
Gators take it. Get to the 30.
Return, or just stretching it out, but he'll get it to the 33, maybe the
34
Real late flag
after the return.
I think shoving the back is going to be called here by the right about on the 35-yard line. I thought somebody got pushed.
Scott Walker, our referee.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 0. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
So you finally get a good return, and I just believe it happens right there, right at the end of the play.
Yep. .8:42 till halftime. 21-0 Georgia.
$1:59 left in the second quarter, guys. Score is 21-0. And we'll see what the Gators can do. Will they score before halftime? Will they score before halftime? Bobby, yes, sir. Thanks a lot, Bobby. Shout out to you for the support, man.
Get nonstop sports news, expert picks, and the biggest highlights on CBS Sports HQ, the free 24/7 sports news network. Download the CBS Sports app to watch today. I'll be joining the HQ team when we're done here. And what do you do if you're Florida? Got to get something moving here on offense.
Quick handoff. ETN only gets about 2 yards on the run.
So this offensive line for Florida is the best in the SEC. They've only given up 5 sacks so far coming into this game.
Second and
so
7
far.
coming up.
But that's with a mobile quarterback. Now let's see how they hold up with a guy who's most likely going to be throwing right in the pocket.
That's where he is right now, and he's going deep.
Big throw deep is caught. Beautiful catch.
Throw and catch to Justin Shorter.
Shorter.
Keely Ringo.
Okay, Gators. I like it.
Phase, but
I like it.
Too soon to knock it down. He's there. He's there. He jumps.
Beautiful
he comes
play.
Down, misjudges it. Perfect throw, and Shorter another big play.
Shorter, who came in averaging 20.
One got me to sit up a little bit.
Catch, and he comes up limping after that.
All right, here we go. First and 10, Gators.
ETN.
And ETN is stopped for about a yard on the run.
So that's what you have to attack when you're playing Georgia. Much like the Alabama defense, surprise, Kirby was there and built the defense. They're going to play man-to-man to the outside. Their corners are going to cover you. You have to attack it. You have to go on that one-on-one coverage. That's the play. Back shoulder throws, double moves. Go deep on them 3-4 times a game. Challenge those corners.
ETN behind Richardson at a pistol set. Pumps, and then he does go out.
Quick throw is caught.
Completes it to
Not much room. It's going to be a loss of 3 yards on the short catch.
Tried to get the fake of the quick screen to the wide receiver and go deep. But watch this Georgia defense. They do not bite. They're back. Nowhere to go with the wheel route. Nowhere to go deep. Forced to drop.
Thanks a lot, Nixon.
flat.
Robert Nixon.
And it brings up another
shout out to you, man, for the $10 Venmo donation. Thanks a lot, Bobby. Thanks for the support, man. 3rd and 12.
And with that in mind, they run it here, and it's only a yard gain.
Why are you running on 3rd and 12?
That's how you play defense.
What are we doing?
Those big guys inside.
Why?
Make piles, bounce it outside. Oh, God, that's Carter in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Holy cow. He took on his 2 people.
I don't understand. Like, why would we run on a 3rd and 12?
Coming up in this next draft.
Finally getting some snaps after the injured ankle. And
yeah, Nancy Danielson.
The big number
Immortal.
88's in there. And Florida's going to take all this time, I guess, and then take a timeout and decide.
It's a good idea. You know, I mean, if you're going to go for it, you don't need much more time to try.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
score.
this
4
has
minutes
definitely
is plenty
been the
of-
closest
well,
they've
5.5
been on
is
the other
plenty of
side.
time.
They haven't even been in field
So
goal
we'll take the
position
timeout with
the
them and
whole
find
game.
out what the Gators
So-
have up their sleeve on.
Now you're in a position to where you can potentially score, and you run it on 3rd and 12? What? I don't get it. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. Yeah, thanks a lot, Bobby. For real, man. That means a lot. All right, so the Gators are going to kick this.
This year was against Kentucky of 50. This will be 52.
52-yard field goal. Kick is up. It is
Kick
good.
out of the way, and it's pretty. Got it. His longest field goal as a Gator, and they're on the board.
So, okay, you kick the field goal, you score, you get 3 points. It's now 3-21. But that still is bothering me. Why did they run on 3rd and 12? We got to have a conversation with the offensive coordinator. You know, we got to talk to the coach, because I don't get it. I don't get it. You're on the other side of the field. You need to score a touchdown to stay in this game, realistically. But all right. Gators get on the board. Scores 3-21. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second. I am so tempted. I'm so tempted to show you guys the game. I really am. These guys have 30,000 viewers on these other streams. You've got to be kidding me. So tempted to do it. So tempted to do it. They haven't been taken down either. The whole game. The whole game. 12,000, 30,000. I got to be the guinea pig today, huh? Is that how it works?
Coming in, I told you they only threw coming in.
Eric, I was liking the Gators as the underdog.
Already, right?
That's exactly.
I was liking the Gators as the underdog.
16 throws.
What's up, Purple?
They're going to throw some more. Huge stop by this Florida defense. Can they get out of the half? They didn't get out of the half last year.
Bennett stops and fires.
Throws. It's incomplete.
McConkey.
Holy cow. Second big drop. I don't think it was tipped. McConkey slows down, turns around, and drops it.
Hit him right between the 8 and the 4.
Jeez.
How you doing today, Purple?
Oh, yeah. No complaining. You got a gift the last one, right?
Yeah, that's right. It all evens out.
No?
Bowers is the guy that's had the big day so far. Second down and 10. Kenny McIntosh moves up to the side of Stetson Bennett, takes a handoff, and McIntosh had a little head of steam going, and then Vontrell Miller slowed him down.
Yeah, good offensive
I'm doing good,
blocking
Purple.
again up front.
It's a pretty
Going
good
through that
Saturday.
right side, that's where they've been
Pretty good
attacking.
Saturday.
Van Pran, Ratledge, McClendon.
Ooh.
That's a
Very
defensive stop by the Gators.
And very close.
And they may get the ball back.
Really? I don't think so.
We're just looking for the linesman coming in where he put his foot.
Man, I don't think he got to the line. It's going to be short. I don't think it's worth the gamble. Cannot give Florida the football there.
Chris McClellan, one of the guys there to put the stop on him, along with Brenton Cox.
So Florida caught a bit of a break on the drop ball, then they took advantage of it.
On the field is the ball carrier was short of the line of game. The previous play is under
You
further
might be
review.
right yet. Yes.
Oh, not a chance.
Really? Nothing here yet. Odd angle to look at it from there, right?
Yeah. So give us a better shot.
I have to admit, you know, they have to get to the line, though. The yellow line that you saw, that's not it. It's right on the line.
Gene Steratore is with us. Gene, what are you seeing?
You know what, guys? I feel like he may have made the hard white line, and I agree with Gary. I think it's the beginning of that hard white line. I think what you're challenged with right now, no pun intended for replay, is they've got to see the football and not just the player. And I think that's what they'll be searching for as they go through each of these replays, is a shot where they can now see the ball in relation to that line to gain, and they'll search for that right now. But without that, they won't change that. That would be my thoughts on this.
You know, his helmet crosses, it appears.
Oh, man. Sorry about that, Joe Ja.
Yeah.
Listen.
So they take a look.
It's not about what you're losing right now.
Replay official.
It's about what you're going to win later.
You're not kidding. He's hoping it's
got to stay positive, man.
Nate stopped him, too. There was
We've
no
all had
forward
those big
progress
bets. Made us feel sick to our stomach, but guess what? Still survived.
Big call coming up here.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. No matter what, whether you win or you lose, you'll be all right.
Review, the ruling on the field, the ball carrier being short of the line of game, stands. Fourth down.
Fourth down.
Bulldogs short. So Gators may be getting this ball back with plenty of time to score again, potentially.
With this amount of time left and 3 timeouts, would Georgia try to draw them off sides here? Do anything?
And they got their...
Yeah, Joe. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just money, man.
Okay.
Never let money control your emotions.
I know what. Now, will they just try to
You'll
draw
get more.
them off? If I'm Florida, I'm alert for trying to get a cheap penalty. But if it's a quarterback sneak, look for the push
Jacob,
from behind.
Denver, Jacksonville, 9:30. 1 o'clock, Patriots, Jets, 4 o'clock, Giants, Seahawks, 8 o'clock, Bills, Packers.
Moving McIntosh.
Yeah, they're not going to.
And now they move Bowers. They're moving everybody, but Florida.
They go for it.
Bennett, first down.
Bulldogs get the first down.
It was a gamble, and Kirby won it. More power to him. Florida thought they were out of it. They had the punt team out, then another look, then a replay, and they decided to go for it. Nice design here. They run up.
Sugar huddle.
And then you say, are they going to go for it? Oh, no, they're going to try to draw us off. This is just the design. We got Danielson bad on this.
Man, that was a beautiful.
They didn't draw them off. They drew me off. I'll tell you that.
So Bennett with a quarterback sneak and a first down.
Kirby did it on purpose, too. Flea flicker.
And flea flicker.
Flea flicker, deep throw.
Incomplete.
Overthrown. What's up, Eric?
That Florida defense that time.
Let's pause this for a second. Shout out to you, Joe. Now, for real, man. Never let money control your emotions. And I'll give you a prime example. Right now, I could actually stream the video of this game, and probably, I think it's a really slim chance it being an issue today, because there's a lot of other people doing it with like 20 and 30,000 viewers, which that's a lot of money, right? If you know what you're doing. But there's issues that come with that, right? So I'm sacrificing I'm not sacrificing my integrity for the money. Because I could put up the video right now, and we'd probably have 10,000 people in here, and it'd be great. But I'm not letting my emotions dictate my identity and what I'm doing here, because I see this in the long run, right? So never let money control your emotions, bro. That's the statement of the day.
Edwards, first down, out to the 49. Drive continues.
Excuse me, Brad. Dejon Edwards, one of the 4 backs in the rotation. No Milton today. Dejon had that good drive against Missouri when he came in the 4th quarter.
Dejon had a huge game against Auburn. 3 rushing touchdowns in that one.
Yeah, Bobby. For real, man.
Hard to find playing time here.
It is.
Right? Just ask McIntosh. He played behind a couple guys for a couple of years.
Zamir White and James Cook and those guys. DeAndre Swift before that. So sometimes it's hard to get in there until you're an upperclassman. Bennett
on the run, throws it away.
Yep. Out of the tackle box, though, as long as the ball goes past the line of scrimmage. Doesn't have to be anybody there. Good pressure from that Florida defense.
Stetson last year was 10 out of 19 for 161 yards and a touchdown. And today on the season, 290 a game.
Yeah. The touchdowns a year ago, they were just rolling it up. A lot of that had to be great field position from their defense.
Yeah. Brock Bowers in motion on 2nd and 10. They're going to flare it out to him, and he took a whack and incomplete.
Bowers could feel it that time. As he was catching the ball, he could feel Bernie out there. He sees the linebacker. He knows he's out there, and he tries to reach over and say, he couldn't do it, could he?
No. One of the few things he can't do is quite stretch those arms out.
Not with a linebacker. This is not basketball where they can't touch you. They're going to hit you. That was going to be a rib shot if he moved any farther.
I've seen a lot in these years, Bobby. I've seen a lot in these years, man.
Remember Florida?
3rd and 10.
Stop on 3rd down.
For the Bulldogs. Deep throw. Almost brought in with one hand.
Rosamond Jack Saint just can't quite hang on to it.
Incomplete. This is going to be a 3 and out.
He laid out. Got one paw on it.
Good coverage that time, though. Marshall right in phase. Had to be perfect. It was a good throw, but that's what happens. You get in phase. You make it. The quarterback hit a perfect throw, and it was not.
So now they're 4th down and long, and Brett Thorson will punt. As Florida got their stop.
No problem, Joe. Always, man.
Back.
Always.
This one goes out of bounds around the.
Yeah, tell everybody, you ever going through something, man.
So if Anthony Richardson would like
shoot me
to
an
get
email.
rid of those ghosts from last year, as Jenny talked
obviously,
about
if I have the time, I'll respond.
This is just about the time in the half.
I'm always
got away from him.
Always here with open ears.
Final couple minutes
without a doubt.
Season ago.
Yeah, started with the fumble. I thought he was going to get a first down. He didn't get it. First play later.
Then Nolan Smith ripped it out, and then interception.
Yep, then interception.
Then a pick 6.
Nolan Smith an interception, then a touchdown pass, and then a pick 6 by Nakobe Dean. So let's get rid of those demons right here.
Don't want that to happen again. Remember, Florida gets the ball first in the 3rd quarter, so if they get any kind of points here in the next 2 minutes would be a nice way to head to the locker room.
Money line was minus 2,400 for the Bulldogs and plus 1,130.
He's going to take a loss on this one. It's just a little
for the Gators.
Push pass.
Remember, Georgia right here, all 3 timeouts. How aggressive will Kirby be? Will he look after this play or will let it run it down? He's got a big lead. Interesting thing, looking back at that tape from a year ago, he had all 3 timeouts when they were backed up on the 2. He didn't use
2nd and 14 now after the big stop.
Points.
Gators need to figure out some kind of offense.
Bit of a discrepancy in
some kind of offense
today so far in the first half.
Remember, 40 of those yards was in one pass.
Now they keep it on the ground. And only going to be 2 or 3 for Montreal Johnson.
Kirby will take it now. Absolutely. The way they've controlled third down in this game. Florida 1 for 7. And they're going to have to prove they can do it because Kirby said, I dare you.
This is our premium platinum coverage map, and this is
Said Hooker running for 41. That might be a day saver outside of a bunch of correct score bets. So I'm gonna let you know what I normally do as far as for like bets and stuff. I try to stay away from spreads. If I'm gonna build on a parlay, it's just gonna be multiple teams winning on the money line. That's spread, man. There's so many variables. And that's why the odds are so wild, right? Like, who's going to bet money line on negative 2,400, right? But there's ways, like I said, there's ways around it to build it. So you could do Georgia money line and then, you know, over-under on the passing yards, over-under on the rushing yards. And the statistics are a little better in your favor when you're betting that way, opposed to like, you know, oh, Georgia's going to win 29-point spread. You know, because that's a lot of points, even though, like, it's probably going to happen, right? It's not guaranteed. Now, I would say the percentage of Georgia winning is definitely higher on the money line side than it would be for the spread. So that's why I would choose, you know, that route. But it's all about how you put it together, without a doubt. Bobby, Max. Yeah, we can do some halftime trivia. We can make that happen.
And Kirby Smart arrived in Athens, top 4 in recruiting battles every year.
At least, right?
At least.
And the big one on the bottom, those 5 stars make those other recruits that much better. The stars, when you seek out those stars, those are the guys that make your average players SEC players. So Florida wasn't bad,
no,
but not to match up with Alabama and Georgia, and that's where you got to be in this league.
So Stetson Bennett, who had a big first half already, looking for more. Double pumps.
The throw is caught.
And it's first down and out of bounds to Dylan
It's
Bell.
a first down for the Bulldogs.
That's a throw right there. You know you got confidence when you let that one ring to the outside. Brenton Cox, number 1, is standing right there. He just rips it right by him. Cox puts his hands on his head like, oh, geez, I can't believe I didn't get it.
What do you mostly bet on, Joe?
Right by him.
It wasn't a first down, a yard short.
That's that gunslinger side of Stetson Bennett that comes out all the times, right?
There's no doubt about that. McIntosh, there's another quick throw to McConkey. He's got the first down. He's got it right about to the field goal line. Still 50 seconds and 2 timeouts for Georgia.
Yeah, Troy Dean got a top tackle that time.
First and 10 here for the Bulldogs. 50 seconds left.
There you go. Hurry up here.
And the second
As
quarter.
The clock just starts to wind again. Bennett on first down.
Bennett on the
Flush
move.
to his left and throws
it away.
Away over on the Georgia sideline. Pressure was coming from Amari Burney.
Watch Dean right here. There's nobody behind him. If he doesn't make this tackle, just gets him because he was gone.
And McConkey is fast. Just that close. McIntosh will come up as a receiver now in the slot. Empty backfield on second down at 10.
Plus 30,000. Wow.
Stetson Bennett, quick throw. That's incomplete.
Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
McIntosh, the intended receiver. He's a good receiver out of the backfield, just not that time.
Yeah, that's a good read by Dean again on that play. Playing his rule. Receiver goes inside, take the next guy coming out. Was right there on the throw.
Trey Deans played a lot of ball for the Gators.
Remember the last third down, Florida brought the house. They blitzed them on the screen pass. Remember? Let's see if they dial up that blitz again.
They're in Podlesny's range right now.
All right, 3rd and 10 here.
3rd down and 10. Bennett loads.
Throws. That's caught. Flags down.
I think it's going to be on McConkey this time.
Yeah, he pushed
Shoves
off.
the defender right by with his left hand. Marshall's in phase. Kind of gives him a push.
Pass interference. Defense, number 3.
Wow.
That penalty is
What?
declined. Resolve the play.
I was with you all the way.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So it was on the defense.
That's shocking.
Let's see what we see. They're jostling. Gives them a shove. Whatever.
Well, the flag came from the official that was behind the field judge.
I don't know.
He might have
Doesn't
anticipated
make much
something
sense,
that wasn't
but
there. I don't know.
That's a bad call.
That's what it is.
1st and goal for Georgia.
I do know. I think that's a bad call.
I think you're right. Bennett.
Bennett throws, pops up.
Overshot.
Incomplete.
Kieris Jackson, I beg your pardon. Still 21 seconds, still 2 timeouts.
Also with 2 timeouts, you can still run the ball here, obviously, right? Quarterback draw, and Stetson's very good at running the ball.
Gene Steratore agreed with us, by the way, on the offensive pass interference.
Oh, that's
he just
real,
let us know from
it's real brave, Gene. We're out here on our own, man.
2nd down and goal.
Got the big 6-7 matchup here to the top.
And Bowers, the other tight end in the slot.
So it's going to be a handoff here.
Bennett.
Quick play, caught.
McConkey, touchdown.
McConkey gets the touchdown. Little trickery. There it is. Bulldogs score.
As we talk about who he could throw to, Stetson Bennett gets to choose who he wants to throw to. He uses the tight end here. The tight end here brings him underneath for the easy play.
How about those refs setting up the easy touchdown?
So the big first half continues for Georgia.
And we're just pinning the extra point.
He got dinged on that play a little bit because Kirby went right to him on it.
And we want Tebow.
Podlesny in for the point after, up and good.
Kick is up. Extra point is good. Scores 28-3.
Georgia couldn't have done it much better. 54 yards in 7 plays. Bennett to McConkey. Touchdown Dogs.
That's going to take us to a commercial break. All right, this thing's getting out of hand. 28-3. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh, no problem, George. Shout out to you, man. You won it. Glad you got it, bro. It took a long time. Yeah, Jacob.
And Florida will have 17 seconds to work with if they choose to do anything. And a couple of timeouts. Tonight on CBS Sports Network, catch a Mountain West matchup. Nevada's Wolfpack hits the road. They'll take on San Jose State. Action kicks off at 10:30 Eastern tonight.
Well, we talked about it in the open. Anthony Richardson had to be the centerpiece of the offense for both running and passing.
What do you mean, Jacob?
Really stress this Georgia defense. I mean, it's same story. I mean, first play of the game changed everything.
Yep.
Oh, okay, George.
We'll just keep it on the ground. Etienne Broke a couple tackles. Nice run of 6 with 10 seconds to go.
Jacob, you on the West Coast or the East Coast?
Billy Napier, when he talked to us last night, said, I know what's in front of us. We got a tough team we got to play, and we have to recruit. We have to recruit hard. We got to put another class together. Our guys are learning how to practice. They're learning what it takes to be winners. Now we got to give them some help with better players around them.
And the guys in red have better players right now. ETN again.
ETN hands
Close to
off.
a first down, might have it, but that
Couple
might
yards.
be the end of the half as well. And
Dave, we're just doing the Warriors and Hornets after this,
top
and then
right,
that's it for the
Georgia
night.
Dominating here in Jacksonville through 2 quarters.
We're at halftime here, guys. Scores 28-3, 28-3 as we go into halftime. Bulldogs up. Yeah, Dave, just the Warriors Hornets after this. It starts at 7 o'clock. And then I am off for the night because we have a long day tomorrow. We have a long day tomorrow with the 9:30 game. So I'll be streaming from 9:30 to 11. Long day for football, but we love it. That's what we do. All right, so we're on halftime. We'll do some quick trivia, and then I got to grab some food because I'm starving. $6:30 a.m. Vegas time. Yeah, man. Let me figure out my food situation, and then we'll get trivia going. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, coffee's probably going to be a thing tomorrow for sure, without a doubt. You making chili? I haven't had chili in so long. All right, food is ordered. Good to go. All right, had to get that out the way. All right, let's go ahead and get to trivia. Trivia. Have some fun here with trivia. All right, here we go. All right. Question number 1. What is the smallest planet in our solar system? What is the smallest planet in our solar system? Can't be giving half answers out like that, guys. I need the full answer. Trying to type it in all fast. I gotta give it to Joe, but Joe spelt it halfway. It's actually Mercury, guys. Shout out to you, Joe. It's Mercury. It is Mercury. You got it halfway right. So yeah, Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. It is Mercury. All right, next question. Perfect, here we go. Where is the location of the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth? Where is the location of the hottest temperature recorded on Earth? I need a full location here, guys. All right, there we go. Bobby Nixon coming through. Death Valley is the location where the hottest temperature was ever recorded on the Earth. Right here in the U.S. of A. Death Valley, California. All right, it's question number 2. Moving on to number 3. Which 2 countries have the longest shared international border? Which 2 countries have the longest shared international border? 2 countries. All the Googlers going hard right now. Nope. Yeah, not continents, 2 countries. Which 2 countries have the longest shared international border? Nobody got it yet, huh? All right, I guess I'll just say it because nobody got it. The answer is Canada and the United States. Canada and the United States has the longest shared international border. Canada and the U.S., that is the answer. All right. Question number 4. What is the deadliest mammal? What is the deadliest mammal? What is the deadliest mammal? Max Milton And it is the hippo. The hippo is the deadliest mammal. Joe says Tom Brady. Yeah. Tom Brady is or was. I'll say was. Tom Brady was pretty deadly, but unfortunately he's looking as soft as Charmin right now. I'm sorry, guys. I have to say it. Tom Brady is looking as soft as Charmin right now, unfortunately. There it is. Don't hate me for it. I'm just a messenger. Just a messenger. That's all. All right, guys. Last question. Last question, number 5. Next question. These are all like, well, I mean. All right, this is a good one. How many colors will you find in a regular bag of M&Ms? How many colors will you find in a regular bag of M&Ms? Last question, question number 5. How many colors will you find in a regular bag of M&Ms? Max Milton. Answer is 6. 6 colors is what you'll find in a regular bag of M&Ms. Specifically, my favorite M&Ms are the peanut ones. Second, I think, would be the peanut butter. I always choose peanut butter. It's like a substitute when I want M&Ms and I can't find peanuts. So, but yeah, I think the peanut M&Ms are the more superior ones. Answer is 6, guys. 6 are the colors you'll find in a regular bag of M&Ms. There it is. Yeah, Dave, I tried the caramel, however you say it. I say caramel. I just never really got into the caramel ones. You know, they're okay. They're not bad. You know, they get stuck in your teeth, which I don't like. But I just never really got into them. Never really got into them. I have had them. They're okay. Just don't like how they get stuck in your teeth and all that kind of stuff. Here in Texas, it's caramel. Yeah, you know, caramel, caramel. You know, tomato. Addictive? Yeah, I mean, all candy's addictive, I think. Sugar's terrible for you, but we love it. That's how it goes. Probably live a lot longer if we didn't eat as much sugar, but, you know, that's life. That's what it is. That is what it is. Up here we have pop. We say pop. Yeah, marketing schemes. Yeah. I remember it's funny, like the first time we had moved to Florida, I was so used to drinking like Coca-Cola up here in the north, and we went down south, and they're like, "Oh, here's some RC Cola," and I'm like, "What the hell is RC Cola?" And then I drank it, and I was like, "Yo, this is strong." Like, yeah, RC Cola back in the day was so strong. I haven't had none in a long time, but that RC Cola was strong. I don't even know if they still make it. It was crazy. Bobby says, "Yep, yeah, man, that RC Cola. I haven't had none in years, and it was so strong. I remember it to this day. But you only get it down south. You don't get it up north. You know. So I do wonder if they still RC's like crack. Yeah, yo, RC was ridiculous. Yeah, RC was nuts, man. It was, you know, and it never went flat. Like, you know, when you drink about half of like Coca-Cola, you let it sit out for maybe 10, 15 minutes. You come back, it's like, you don't want any more. That RC Cola stayed crisp the whole way through. I'll never forget it. But yeah. Different stuff, man. I'll tell you what I miss, because I used to go out west a lot. And I actually lived in Vegas. I know we're just chopping it up now. But I love In-N-Out Burger. So when I go out west, because I try to go to Vegas and California twice a year. But what I'll do is when I go out west, as soon as I get off the plane, I'm take me straight to In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out. Automatic. I want a double with the sauce, the hand cut fries and a vanilla shake. That's all I want when I get off the plane. I haven't had it now in about a year and a half, and it's so aggravating to me because I see commercials now and I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? And I miss it. So I got my upcoming Vegas trip. Probably gonna take a nice little, week, and I'll still have my laptop and stuff. I'll probably be streaming from one of these strip hotels or potentially on the beach, if I can get some good enough Wi-Fi. But yeah, I can't wait. I miss In-N-Out. That's always my thing when I go out west. And people was like, no, Fat Burger and Carl's Jr. It's like, no. We gotta, we gotta crown In-N-Out as the king of fast food burgers. Fat Burger is okay. Carl's Jr. is okay, but In-N-Out is it for me. Just got to say that. In-N-Out is it for me. So, looking forward to that. I guess I'm just super hungry right now too, so that's what the problem is. We're talking about food. I need my food to come soon, as it is being prepared right now. So yeah, guys, score is 28-3. Bulldogs blowing out the Gators. I guess we kind of expected this, but that's what it is. Yes, food is on the way. It was picked up. That's what I'm talking about. It was picked up. So, yeah, there's this new place on the Strip. I guess it's in I think they said it was in Caesars or something, or around that area. Or no. What was it? It was either Caesars or the Mirage. Either one. Either way, I'm going to it when I go there. But they had this ridiculous steak lobster burger. It was I almost just dropped the F-bomb. How good this thing. Listen, it was a burger which was made out of Wagyu beef, a lobster, bacon on top of it, this ridiculous sauce, and there was gold flakes or whatever on the edges of the bacon. Listen, this thing would look so ridiculous. I have to try it. Just thinking about it right now, it's just, oh my good. I seen it on I think it was Food Network. Yes, Immortal. It's literally, let me try to find a picture. I'll put it up. Hold on. This thing was lobster burger. I got to find this and show it to you guys. This thing just blew my mind. And when I get to Vegas, this is probably the second thing that I'm going to try. Okay, here we go. I found it, guys. I'm going to put it up. Here we go. This is it. That is it right there. It's called the Whale Burger. It is called the Whale Burger. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. And this is the second thing that I will be trying when I go to. Look at this thing. 2 patties, gold dusted bacon, and look at that big piece of lobster. And then at the top, and then it comes with the bottle of champagne and fries. This is the epitome of burger right here. I have to try this thing, and when I do try it, I will live stream it. I know it's not sports related, but I will live stream this when I try it because I have to do it, guys. Look at this thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. Lobster, bacon, burger, champagne with the fries. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm just salivating over it right now. But yeah, I've gotta try it. I've gotta try it. Ric Flair. Ric Flair says that about that burger. You know. So. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. Cindy says it looks bad. it's like it doesn't look that good, Jay. Doesn't look that good. All right, I think you're overhyping it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how lobster and Wagyu steak and burger will taste together, but what I do know is I love beef, I love steak, I love Wagyu steak, I love lobster. So I think when you put the two together, as long as it doesn't get all mushy, as long as the bun doesn't get all mushy and stuff, I think that it could work. That's my only problem. I think that as long as the bun doesn't get all mushy, it could work. That's my only problem. Like, I hate mushy buns when you're eating a burger. You know, I don't like that. Why would you want the fish isn't golden. It's not golden. It's not fish for one, it's lobster. So the lobster is not golden. It's golden dusted bacon. The bacon is golden dusted. But it's called the Whale Burger. You guys can check it out. I figured it's something just to try one time. Yeah, it's one time. It's a one-time thing. Like, you're not going to go and eat this thing every week. I think it's a one-time thing. You try it, you experience it, and then you go on with your life. It's $100. It's $100. It's called the Whale Burger. Comes with the champagne bottle, the champagne glass. You get the burger, obviously, the fries, and then the experience of it. So, yeah, it's $100. So, all right, guys, we're back at it.
Both on their first drive, and they haven't made a mistake since, except that one interception that take a look at our first half trend. Stetson Bennett, a career high first half of 262. Brock Bowers, he continues to be sensational and sometimes lucky, including that bobbled catch on the sideline that could have been picked off, and he took it
I like
73
Ramen.
yards for a touchdown. And Florida just nothing on the ground.
I like Ramen.
They came in leading the country at 6.4 yards a rush, and they would love a 6.4-yard rush sometime.
Like, are you talking about, like, the actual, like, ramen cooked up by, like, one of the restaurants, or just ramen from home? Because I've had both.
Can't quite see the number.
But I definitely like the ramen that you get from the restaurants.
We're getting closer to being able to identify it.
Yeah, it's a different.
Got an injured Bulldog down.
Right. Yeah, he gets hit right here. He gets stood up and just kind of collapses on the hit. Gets driven into the ground.
Darius Smith is the man that's down. And Kirby Smart out there. We'll check on him and get the third quarter going when we come back.
All right, so injured Bulldog down, and we're going to take a injury timeout here as they check on him. Food is on the way. Food is on the way. I am excited because I've been starving. And my phone is about to die. All right, we got to put that on the charger. Be right back, guys. You say you got some seafood from the Deadliest Catch guys? Food service.
Team coming down field. And the replay people looked at it and determined that it wasn't targeting or anything, but in the process, definitely shaken up young fella.
Yeah, he was stunned.
Yeah.
It's like the look of a boxer getting off the mat, didn't he?
So here's Florida's first possession now, third quarter, trailing 28-3. Pearsall in motion out of the backfield. And a little screen out to Etienne. And he's got a first down. Let's check in with Jenny.
I'm waiting on for some information with Smith, but in the meantime, I did speak with head coach Billy Napier about Anthony Richardson. He said he's A-okay. There are no restrictions. And being on the sideline in this first half, I got to tell you that it's been status quo over here, guys. He hasn't received any extra attention.
He's airing one out long, incomplete.
Are those guys still around, or is it like a new crew for the Deadliest Catch?
Nothing that can be fixed. It's he got hit hard. No danger of re-hurting it, I assume, because he's still out there. But obviously, he's not Anthony Richardson that we expected.
Not that we saw against Tennessee, anyway.
Not at all. No called running plays, no big scrambles.
That time he faked the run as he gave it to Etienne, and he rambles out to the 48, another first down. So Trevor Etienne, the freshman, giving him a little spark here.
Yeah, good job that time by Torrance, number 54. Helps the center for a second and then comes back on the linebacker. Beautiful job.
Richardson, plenty of time.
Throws deep, incomplete.
Intended for Pearsall. I think he thinks that was the one that he should have connected. He said, my fault.
Yep. Just a tough. I mean, it would have been a great throw again. It's one of the things that, you know, the Alabama secondary back in the day when LSU had those DBs, now Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
They're going to play man on you. They're going to catch and run with you and force you to make a big-time throw.
Georgia looks a little, well, now they got everything set defensively. And Montrell Johnson for one, maybe two. Robert Beal made the stop. So it's going to be a third down to open up the third quarter, third and 9. 2 first downs in the first half for Florida. They've already got 2 on this drive and looking for number 3. But they've got to get to the 42-yard line to pick it up. And now here's a design run. And Richardson dragging Bulldogs with him. It's not going to get the first
5
down.
on the run, fighting.
That's the first time he's pulled it and made an effort to run since the first quarter.
This will be
another
3
third
and out.
down stop, though, by this Georgia defense. Florida 1 for 9 on third down in the game. Looks like they're going to go for it. This has nothing to do, to me, with analytics. This has to do with
4th and 4. Gators going to go for it.
4th down and 4.
You got no choice at this point.
Kirby's going to call timeout. His defense. Oh! Yep, going to be first down.
That's going to be first down now.
So the whistle came late. Some players kept playing.
So late hit. And that's going to work in Richardson's favor.
First down, Gators on a timeout.
And here's Alexander. Didn't hear the whistle and tried to back off.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 99. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So think about it. Georgia's on 7 sacks all year. Okay, and this guy, I got one. The whistle.
No, I don't have one.
Right.
Richardson's going to feel that one too. They're asking him if he's all right on the sideline. He's smiling, so that's a good sign. So they walk it down to the 31. There, Alexander, freshman out of Terrell, Texas. All 305 pounds, right in the back of the Florida quarterback.
Well, let's see if Florida can take advantage of this. Got a break there on 4th down.
Georgia's 3rd penalty. I just mentioned they only had 2 in the first quarter on their first drive, so that one is a first down for Florida. Hey, next Saturday, doubleheader for you on CBS, 11:30 Eastern. Air Force takes on Army. Then at 3:30, SEC on CBS features one of the big games of the season. Hendon Hooker leads number 3 Tennessee into Athens against top-ranked Georgia. That'll be fun next week, doubleheader right here on CBS. Richardson got a guy right in his face.
Gets it off
and completes it. That's going to be
it's about 4 yards.
Henderson for a decent gain.
So you really can't see the speed and athleticism of this Georgia defense. They see the play, but they attack the play. Demus Johnson gets in there. Then inside out, Davis misses the tackle. There's 2 more guys. Nice play by this Florida offense, but they earned every inch of it.
They sure did. 2nd down and 6. Chris Smith directing traffic on the back end back there for Georgia from his safety spot. Richardson looking for a block.
Richardson gets around the edge.
And got a first down.
First down.
Tough run. Anthony Richardson. So Florida's got more going on this drive than they had the whole first half.
Well, and they've got a quarterback that's willing to run again. Or the play's being called. He's pulling it. I don't know if it's a read or not, but he takes it and then gets out of one tackle and accepts another tackle. It was Bullard again who hit him at the end. He's the one who started this whole thing.
So in the red zone for the Gators
Smoked
now.
sausage, shells and cheese. All right, Bobby.
11.5 to go.
I just got mine as well.
Again, Georgia running all over the
beef
place.
stir fry.
Defensively. Richardson rifles one to the corner. Could have been a touchdown, but it's incomplete to Zipperer.
Threw the wrong guy. Right down the middle. Montreal Johnson, I think it was number 2.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Bobby.
Wide open, right down the seam right here. Watch what happens. No one covers him. Turns around, looks back, and goes, oh. But it's one thing that this Florida offense this year does not do that they've done in the past. They don't use their running backs in the passing game.
No, not like they used to. 2nd and 10 from the 18. 3 receivers to Richardson's left. This is going to be a run straight up the middle by Johnson to the 15. Picked up 3. It'll be 3rd down.
So just to give you an example, Naquan Wright, number 5 for Florida, has led the SEC the last 2 years in receptions and yardage for a running back for that position. He's got 1 reception on the year. The leading receiver is Montreal Johnson with 6. I mean, this not that attacking spot in this offense, the running back.
All right, 3rd and 7.
5 runs, 5 throws on this drive so far. 3rd down and 7.
Gators needing to cash in. Max, I just got a couple peanuts for a snack before I ate my dinner. What's up, Tim?
The play clock down to 2.
Yeah, we're not touching the World Series, man.
Just got it off.
Etienne gets around the edge.
He sure did, didn't he?
I'm doing
Travis
Warriors
Etienne,
and Hornets
the true
next.
freshman running back. Returns kickoffs.
For
You
dinner,
can see
beef
his
stir fry.
speed get to the corner this time. Misjudged by that Georgia secondary that time. He gets there and makes it.
I'm glad you said Travis and I didn't.
Oh, did I do
Trevor.
it the wrong way?
Yeah.
Well, same stadium, right?
Travis's brother plays for the Jaguars.
Travis will like that.
Yep. 1st and goal for the Gators. Trying to cut into this Georgia lead. Richardson a run all the way this time. Puts his head down, gets to the 3, maybe closer to the 2. Dumas Johnson made the tackle.
So the 4th down penalty has kept this drive alive, and it's a 12-play drive now.
Georgia hasn't given up a touchdown in the 3rd quarter all year. That might change right here. It does.
And that is a Gators touchdown. ETN, Travis's little brother.
Everybody's talking about how can this happen, 28-3. But the players on the field go in at halftime and say, you know what?
There's still a lot of time left.
And figure out a way to score some points and make it a game. So far,
so good.
$9:59 left in the 3rd.
Just what
4th quarter
the
left.
Gators needed. A long drive with a touchdown at the end of it. Mahalik,
18-point game.
Is good.
And it was started, I believe, by the physicalness of Anthony Richardson. He played physical. It made this Florida offense different.
I'll take us to a quick little commercial break. Score now 28-10. 9 minutes, 34 seconds left in the 3rd. Watching the Vols, Tim? It's cool, bro.
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. State Farm. Jersey Mike Subs. And by Navy Federal Credit Union. Hey, Q. UGA 10, wake up. Your team is leading 28-10. Attaboy. Attaboy. Aerial coverage, including some unique
Jacob,
drone
bro.
shots brought
We're
to you by
doing
Goodyear.
Warriors Hornets.
Yeah, he watched
7.
the first half. He didn't think Florida was going to score, did he? Nap time.
Yep.
I want to watch that Tennessee-Kentucky game. We got them next week.
That's right. Got to get ready for the Vols. Kickoff returnable from the 10 for Kearis Jackson. And only got to about the 23.
All right, so Anthony Richardson showed he can be physical. Now can this Florida defense show that they can stop the tight ends?
That's because when you take a look at the GMC game changer, number 19 is one.
He's got 4 catches for 125. Half of the receptions for this 7 out of 16 have been to the tight ends. Bowers has been middle, short, and then they went to him long. A little bit of a break there, but he still showed his athletic ability. He had a double catch and a quadruple catch.
So now let's see what Stetson Bennett and Bowers, who's in motion, can do for Georgia here. Their opening possession of the 3rd quarter. McIntosh. And the ball came out. Still squirting around. Florida's
Gators get the ball.
Brenton
Defensive
Cox,
stop for the Gators. The break they needed, maybe.
Number 2, who batted the pass for a touchdown, actually comes from behind and rips it here. Watch him come from behind and rip the ball out. So he's 1 for 2. 1 bat to Bowers and 1 forced fumble for the Gators.
McClendon had a shot at it, the right tackle, and he just went right over the top of the ball right here. And Dean's on the bottom. Trey Dean with 11 tackles and a sack last year against Georgia. Now he's got a fumble recovery that's huge. Two turnovers today now. One the interception and now the fumble. And Florida.
Thanks a lot, Tim. Shout out to you, man.
To make it interesting.
Thanks for the love and support.
Early in the third quarter and a golden opportunity here to take advantage of that turnover. Georgia's defense bulks up and stops the run right there for no gain. That last drive was more than the whole first half. Second down and 9. Richardson in the shotgun, set to throw. Looking left the whole way.
Quick throw, caught.
Complete.
Nice
And
little
that's
hit.
Dante Zanders, his tight end. It's going to bring up third down.
4 yards on the catch.
Torrance, number 54, back playing for Florida, missed a week ago. Watch him handle the stunt inside. Pushes off, then he peeks and finds the next blitzer, allows the quarterback to get rid of the football. That is great offensive guard play. He's having a great season for Florida is. Another one of those transfers from Louisiana.
Yep. Third down at 6. Johnson broke a tackle, got a first down.
First down for the Gators.
So how about that? You go transfer to transfer.
What's up, interesting things? Good to see you, man. Shout out to you. Not doing the World Series, no. We had some complications with the MLB yesterday. We weren't feeling it, so probably hold off until the last game.
Richardson with a run, and he backpedals for 2 or 3.
Again, this Florida offense, when you establish the quarterback as a weapon, opens up everything else.
Yo. Cindy, you okay? You okay, Cindy? Cindy, are you okay? Are you okay, Cindy? What's up, Cindy? Dropping songs in the chat, yeah.
At the 10.
All right, 2nd and 8.
Henderson in motion. Richardson to the end zone.
And that is incomplete. 3rd and 8.
Keely Ringo back there in coverage, and it's third down.
Keely did a good job. He actually had
interesting things. MLB had an issue with their audio being in the game or being in the video. And
great break on the ball.
We ended up getting taken down, and I got a strike yesterday. So I had to dispute it and all that garbage, so I can get the strike taken off the channel because it's fair use. So I guess I got caught up in all the bot games they pull. That's just what it is.
Zipper, the tight end, moves over to the right side. That's where Johnson's lined up next to Richardson. It'll be Johnson trying to weave his way and going nowhere. Line of scrimmage, that's it.
Now the score looks bad, but a field goal here makes it a 2-score game. We get it down to 15. If I'm Billy Napier, I would take he is going to take the points. Absolutely. You've got to reward the turnover. A little shorter, I might go for it, but this is too much. You got to make it a 2-score game, plenty of time. Put the pressure back on Georgia.
Adam Mahalik already hit a career long today, 52. This one should be easy for him.
Matinee from
former walk-on. 6 out of 10 on the year. This would be a 26-yard field goal.
Kick is up, and it is good. So now that
at
is
least force Georgia
13 to
run
28.
their passing offense and not just be able to run out.
As we head to a quick commercial break, 13 to 28 after the field goal is good by the Gators. So yeah, interesting things. I mean, I can do it. I literally, after they blocked it, I went back on live and I called the game the whole time. So I mean, I can do it. I just don't want to deal with them even thinking about doing it again, because I feel like the MLB's viewership is so low this year, and that's why they're so heavy on this. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I could do it. I don't even need the game audio because I called the game last night after they blocked the first stream. I went back on and did it. But I just don't want to deal with the MLB and their garbage, because that was ridiculous. There was like 10,000 bot videos up streaming the World Series, the actual video, and I was just commentating the game like I always do, and I got caught up in their garbage. So, yeah, I'm not going to support that that aspect of the sports world. You know, much love to the players, but too much red tape over there. Like, for instance, right now I could stream this college game. Now, granted, you know, NFL, they're going to take it down. But college, they don't take down college games. Interesting that you listen to your commentary. Yeah. No, interesting things. How it works is MLB had their audio and video blocked, which is normal, right? And they have that so you can't stream the video or the audio. But the difference in what I'm doing is it's fair use. I'm using the audio as background. I'm giving my commentary, my reaction, my insight, and that's what makes it fair use. Now, obviously, if I just put up the video and just let the video go and I didn't do anything that I was doing, then yeah, that's, you know, you're just taking somebody else's content, you're breaking the copyright rules. But fair use is you're seeing my face, you're hearing my voice, I'm commentating, you know, their audio is just like in the background, and we're calling the game, you know. But for some reason the MLB is on garbage, and that's their right. You know, it's their content. It is what it is. So, you know, that's just where we're going to leave it. So, yeah. Yeah, we could do the draft.
Here's Jackson from the 2, not even getting to the 15, or barely. And Georgia's going to start in a little bit of a hole, and they've seen their lead dwindle down to 15. Let's test your knowledge right now with today's Aflac trivia question. Which 3 annual regular season games take place at neutral sites? It's a dying breed, folks. But there's 3 pretty good ones.
The way I've been doing it, Jacob.
All right, like you said, Gary.
That's the way I've been doing it, man.
Running the football all over the place.
They've got to use their full offense. This Gator defense smells that they can get their team back in the game.
Play action,
Bennett throws, almost picked off.
Bauer's head.
And you can feel like Todd Monken thought the same thing. We've got to go back to our go-to guys on the play action pass and get it to the tight ends.
That's what I'm saying, Tim. Like, you would think they would want all the views they can get, all the interest they can get. The MLB is dying right now. And I'm like, well, our channel brings people together for sports. There's some people who watch basketball now because, you know, they've been watching football on the channel. There's some people that have been watching basketball now. They watch football games on the channel because they weren't into football. So I'm like, well, people start requesting baseball, and I'm like, all right, cool, we'll do the World Series. I get slapped in the face for it, you know. It is what it is at the end of the day. But, yeah, you would think that the MLB wants to get all the people they can interested back in the game that everyone used to love. And that's just what it is. So, you know, they've made their decision, and they're going to have to lay in that bed. We'll see what happens to the MLB in 10 years. I don't know.
He came in late and made a difference in that physicalness of that Georgia line.
Yeah, no sound play-by-play.
They'll run it again to the left side. McIntosh broke another tackle.
Big run by McIntosh.
17 more.
He gets the first down.
I really love that they've gone back to McIntosh on this too. You know, he's their best athlete now. He's their best receiver as a running back. Get him back in the game. Not one turnover. You're banned to the bottom of the bench basically.
2 big-time runs there. And now he'll get a breather. He picked up 15 on the last one. Dejon Edwards into the Georgia backfield for him. Stetson Bennett under center. With the play fake. And a deep ball, and it's intercepted.
Gators interception.
Amari Burney, who almost
there is a flag down. There is a flag
Georgia
down.
Tried to go wheel route, and if that sounds familiar, that was 2 years ago. Kyle Trask burned Georgia with the wheel route, but this time Burney has a great coverage, and it's one Stetson Bennett should not have thrown. Not even tried to throw this one. First down call, you got the lead, drop it off, get it to be 2nd and 3, even if you scramble for a couple of yards. Receiver cuts inside and you make a dangerous throw and you pay for it.
So it's a long conversation among the officials here. And here's the call. Well, we're still going to wait a bit.
Yeah, they're deciding if they should pick up the flag or not right now. Was it late enough? They're calling a late hit, I think, and they don't know.
The result of the play is an interception by the defense. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, intercepting team number 22. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Rashad Torrance is going to be called for the penalty, so it's going to still be Florida ball.
So here's Burney right here. Watch the wheel come out. Watch him cut inside. Burney makes a great athletic move, cuts in for the ball, and a late hit.
That was a big hit.
That was number 22 on Dejon Edwards. Coming in right there.
Yeah, I think that's a good tool call. Just unnecessary roughness, right?
Yep.
Don't need the hit. Play was over.
Gators got it back, though, when we come back.
All right, guys. Quick commercial break here. I was paying attention to time, but unfortunately, it's currently 6:09 Eastern Standard. This Warriors-Hornets game starts at 7. Hoping these two don't coincide with each other. We have 5 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. So we'll see how this goes. Have to call it within 10 minutes of the game. Cindy, tomorrow it's going to be Broncos-Jags at 9:30. Patriots-Jets at 1 o'clock. Seahawks-Giants at 4. Bills-Packers, 8 o'clock. That's the NFL schedule for tomorrow. So bright. Interesting things. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the last game. Right? I'm going to skip for second, third now. You know, we'll see how it goes. If Phillies can win out, then obviously I'll just stream game 4, right? But whatever is the most important one, the last one is the one I'm going to stream. And I'm just going to call it. I'm not going to use their audio, so we don't have that issue again. So it'd be whichever game is last in the series. That's the one that we'll do.
Who came in having been intercepted only once all season, has 2 in this game, and 5 in 3 career games against the Gators. Now, after the penalty, Florida would have had a lot better field position, about the 33-yard line.
All right, Gators get the ball back.
They start at the 18. But they scored a ton of unanswered points. And Lorenzo Lingard on the carry. His first appearance in the backfield.
I got to grab some food here,
Lingard
guys.
in the LSU
So we'll let the audio roll for a little bit.
More opportunities to play in that LSU game. Transfer from Miami, I believe. I'm trying to think of it. Yes, I think he was.
So 3 of the last 4 drives have resulted in points for the Gators, and they're looking for more here with 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Henderson in motion. Richardson, late pressure coming. And he just gets rid of it.
Pearsall that time, number 1, the wide receiver from Florida, runs a nice little button hook right here. He had him if he throws it on time, but the pressure inside forces Anthony Richardson out of the pocket and just throw it away. Again, not a sack,
right,
but affect the quarterback.
Dumas Johnson, the guy that was putting the heat on him. Third down and 6. Georgia trying to get a stop and avoid any more Florida points off that turnover. Richardson all day and rifles it down the sideline. This is Xavier Henderson, and he is gone. Touchdown, Florida, 78 yards.
So there might have been some Florida fans that left, but the Florida football team didn't leave.
No, they didn't.
Watch the safety. He thinks it's going short. He doesn't play the deep man. His angle costs the touchdown.
Xavier Henderson, his second touchdown catch of the year, and it's a huge one. Career long for both the quarterback and the wide receiver.
And the safety was Malachi Starks, a true freshman 5-star safety. But on that one, he didn't read it properly.
They try to make it a 1-score game. Mahalik's extra point is good. That cuts it to 8. And a flag down.
It's going to be Georgia offsides. And remember, in this situation against Tennessee, Billy Napier went for 2.
Offside, defense, number 3, lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined.
Who's going to leave it alone?
The try is good.
So a little different. That didn't work out for him last time against Tennessee. This time, big throw, great read. Let Kitten play, let Anthony Richardson get healthy. about, I'd say 40% of the Florida fans are leaving, and they feel like those people that left Kirk Gibson's home run before they. If this thing ends up with a Florida win, those people are going to feel really bad.
They're probably going to feel bad tomorrow either way, if you know what I mean. Kearis Jackson on the kick return. Oh, man, he got whacked again. This is the sequence at the end of the second quarter that we're talking about. Couple of key plays. First of all, Gary and I thought this was offensive pass interference. They called it on Florida. And then Stetson Bennett on the quick slant right back to the same guy, McConkey, for a touchdown. And Georgia, it was all Georgia at that point. And now it's totally different.
Yeah, it was all Georgia at 21-3, but then it became 28-3, and you're thinking, oh, there's no way, unless Anthony Richardson, comes out like Superman and takes to dead, and he has. He really has. But the 2 turnovers, 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
All right. Got some nourishment.
This guy, McIntosh, and he
I was getting a little hangry. And now I'm ready to go. I am ready to go.
And then the second drive was 4 plays and an interception.
I think fourth quarter we show the game, guys.
3 big runs since that fumble.
It's getting a little close.
And great. I mean, you can feel the Florida defense.
Fourth quarter we show the game. I'll put it in the box.
Both of those turnovers on first down. It is a really, really bad throw by Stetson Bennett.
See how it goes.
First down, you got to be safe on that type of throw.
Dejon Edwards shifts sides with Bennett in the backfield. First down at the 33, and it'll be Edwards.
Nothing.
Lost a yard or 2. Here's the plays we were talking about. This was McIntosh getting stripped from behind.
Bernie made them both.
Yep. Bernie made the forced fumble and then a beautiful interception.
So he tapped one up. Good defense on that play. That's really an odd play where he tapped it and Bowers grabs it.
So
remember,
second
Bernie's
and
also
12
the guy that
now
had the
for the
game-winning
Bulldogs.
Interception against Utah.
Yep. That sealed it with an end zone interception against Utah in week 1. Second down and 12. Bennett hasn't thrown since that last interception.
Pressure, throws.
And caught.
It's caught.
Boy, that was a tight
What a
window.
catch.
Rosamie Jack Saints.
What a catch.
Again.
Well, we remember 2 years ago, Jack Saint broke his leg on a touchdown play. He caught it. He cradled it. Look at Georgia's going to go quick, try to keep the replay official from stopping it.
Edwards got the corner. Dejon Edwards, a little stutter step before he's pushed out of bounds. So a 19-yard pickup to Rosamie Jack Saint, and then a big run by Edwards.
Bulldogs are in Gators territory.
Tight end Washington, watch him, number 0 right there, come out to the outside. You got McClendon doing his job, Washington doing his. If you're going to catch the ball in this Georgia offense, you better block, because they got you out there all game.
So they got the 19-yard reception, a 20-yard run, and they're down at the 30-yard line, first down.
Same look. Bowers in the tight slot, Washington behind him. A little late with my circle.
And McConkey on the move. They'll keep it on the ground.
Hand off. Another big run for McIntosh. It's 7 yards.
Rashad Torrance finally brought him down, but Kenny McIntosh got a sweat going right now.
He did, and he got a nice pickup block.
What's
this
up,
time
Teresa?
from Washington again on the inside.
How you doing?
Just enough to clear it out. You do those run blitzes, and they've got that H-back right there. No chance for a tackle.
Florida changes up some personnel defensively. Georgia will stay with what they've got out there, including Edwards with Bennett in the backfield.
2nd and 2.
They'll give it to him again. And again he comes
Wow,
through.
comes through the hole. That is a touchdown for the Bulldogs. How did he do that? Teresa, next stream is going to be the Warriors and the Hornets after this.
19 does more than just catch passes. Watch this. Kick out, and Bowers comes around.
You have got to be kidding me.
Watch it. Kick
Where's
out
the
by Truss.
defense?
19 gets up in the hole.
How is that possible?
Beautifully done.
Boy, some chunk plays in that drive for Georgia, both on the ground and through the air. Got Lesney in for the point after. Up and good.
Extra point is good.
78 yards in just 6 plays. Dejon Edwards does the final 22. Todd Monken saying, yep, we called the right play.
This is terrible. Terrible defense. There's no way that somebody should be able to come through and not even be touched. Not even be touched. Man. Next up, guys, it's going to be Warriors Hornets. That's at 7. I think this may cut into that time, unfortunately. But at 7, we'll be switching over to the Warriors and Hornets. The 3 o'clock time was what threw me off. What's up, Bobby? Is it dinner with Jay? Yeah. Dulo says 2 years straight, been horrible tackling. Yeah, I mean, you just can't have somebody run up the middle like that untouched.
That drive.
Completely untouched.
Florida will come out to the 25. A little bit earlier, we asked you the Aflac trivia question, which was, which 3 annual regular season games take place at neutral sites? Well, we got one right here. Oklahoma and Texas at the State Fair, and the Cotton Bowl, and Army and Navy, which will be back in Philadelphia this December. We'll be there for you.
And this pair of lucky announcers have done all those games.
That's right. They've all been a lot of fun. And the fans are having more fun now. They were pretty subdued. Could hear a pin drop in here at halftime. And as Gary said, a lot of the folks in orange and blue took off and probably wish they could get back in the stadium now. Richardson getting some heat. Pocket starting to collapse. A late throw, but a good one. Complete to Shorter.
So, torn the outcome. I want Tennessee to beat undefeated Georgia team, but want GA to lose.
Right by the receiver.
But you can't have both. You got to pick one, Tim.
Grass. You got a receiver coming right at you.
Can't have both.
Find him and cover him.
Pick up a 20. Now back to Johnson for 2 or 3. That might bring the third quarter to a close. So Florida with a big third quarter to get back in the game, even though they still trail by a couple of scores. A lot of football left. End of 3. Georgia 35, Florida 20. Fourth quarter is coming up.
Yeah, we're heading to the fourth quarter. Scores 35-20. Gators trying to move. Keeping it close. Keeping it close. It's a 2-score game. 2-score game. Guys, we got the Warriors and Hornets coming up here in 30 minutes, and we're just getting to the fourth quarter. If Georgia really pulls ahead, obviously I'm going to have to cut this one short because we got that other stream coming up. But if it's close, we'll keep it going. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. What's up, BK? Chilling, BK. What's up with you, bro? How's your Saturday going? A really long commercial. Well, we are into the third quarter. Yeah, we got 30 minutes until the Warriors and the Hornets. So, like I said, we'll see how this goes. If it's close, we'll keep it rocking. If not, if Georgia decides to pull ahead, then we'll get the Warriors game going. Keep everybody updated with the score, obviously, as needed. BK, good man. It's a great Saturday. Got some good food. I was a little hangry. That's been taken care of. I got the nutrients in me, so everything's good to go, man. I feel great. It's amazing what food does, man. If you don't eat when you're supposed to, start feeling all feisty. Bobby, Spurs. Spurs are the favorite team.
Points, and that's a 2-score game. Anthony Richardson, who's been a different quarterback in that third quarter when he started running more and directing this Florida offense and putting points on the board. Here he is.
Play action.
On the first snap of the fourth.
Looking deep throw.
And incomplete.
Incomplete. Flag thrown. This is going to be defensive pass interference.
Pass interference on Georgia.
Again, if
easy setup for the Gators.
Georgia defense, you must attack the corners. A little bit of a bump.
He threw that flag effortlessly.
And Lassiter.
There is no foul for pass interference.
They picked it up.
Down.
Oh.
So my little bit of a bump might have changed their mind. Right?
He heard you. That it was just a little.
Picked up the flag.
Yeah, but a football game broke out there in the third quarter.
It did. I really admire these players. We judge them so much. They're not as good as Georgia. Their recruiting class, but they keep playing. Game's over. Everybody thinks just keep
he's
going.
great,
Just
Bobby,
keep
without a
going.
doubt.
Something good might happen. A couple turnovers, back in the game.
Yep, an interception and a fumble. Georgia came back with an answer of their own, though, with that 6-play drive that went 75 yards that Edwards capped off. So they had an answer. Now do they have a stop as Florida's near midfield? They do have a stop.
So 4 for 14 on third down. This Georgia defense has done the job, but with that play call, you could almost sense that Billy
it's going to be a great day tomorrow, George.
Apparently
lots of football, lots of fun.
His own 49-yard line.
Long day for sure.
And I figure you got to pull all the stops. I guess this is one of those stops that's being pulled.
I don't know. There's 14 and a half minutes left.
I don't know. I don't get the analytics stuff.
Yeah, what's wrong with the punt here? I mean, Stetson Bennett's
4th and 6. Gators are going for it. No analytics, huh?
4th and 6. If we get Georgia a short field, if they can get a stop.
Pressure.
And they almost had Richardson, and
he goes down.
Throws it away.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they bring him down, and Georgia takes over.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sorry.
What is going on?
Georgia with 2 turnovers in the third quarter.
The ball back beyond the line of scrimmage.
Stetson Bennett has thrown 1 pass since then. He completed it across the middle.
This is wild.
I'm like punting it and saying, let's see if he can do it again.
It's 4th and 6.
Dumas Johnson came in to wrap up Richardson as he threw it out of bounds. And so the first-year head coach of the Gators that goes for it, frustrated on one side, jubilation a little bit, if you want to call that Kirby Smart jubilation on the other side. Georgia takes over on a short field just outside of 48. Branson Robinson in the Georgia backfield. McConkey on an end around. Brad McConkey, Bowers trying to get a block for him out there, and he got a piece of one at least.
So just to let you know, sometimes not everybody's a 5-star. Lad McConkey, his first and only Power 5 scholarship offer was from Georgia. Kirby went and saw him play basketball and decided, yeah, I like this guy.
Going for Darnell Washington, just kind of throwing it high and hoping he can come up and grab it, but incomplete.
Yeah, I think this is.
And third down.
I think the writing's on the wall.
Dangerous. If that ball would have been on target,
I think the writing's on the wall.
Would have had a chance there, wouldn't it?
Wake Forest had 6 turnovers in the third quarter.
The first half was big, not so much in the second half for Stetson Bennett.
I just wonder if that wasn't an RPO because Stetson looked over and go, well, I had it. You know, you wonder if it was one of those plays tacked onto a run play.
That's crazy.
Florida's front with a shift defensively, and they're going to bring an extra man. McConkey, wide out screen, got a block that time from Bowers. First down.
McConkey gets the first down, Georgia.
Yeah, both of the tight ends that time. Again,
4 fumbles
Washington
from Sam
gets
Hartman.
the first block.
That man threw the game, bro. He was paid off.
That's pretty nice. You go. It looks like you go.
That's no tinfoil hat talk. That's facts.
Blockers are out there.
You don't have 4 fumbles in 1 quarter for no reason.
I tell you, we saw Jalen Hyatt play that slot position with speed, and now we're seeing a different type of slot with power and athletic ability.
McIntosh in the backfield with Bennett will get the carry. Had some big runs in the second half after that fumble. This time he gets about 3 before they stand him up. And the clock works its way under 13 minutes. Stetson Bennett, birthday number 25 was yesterday. This would be a nice present to himself. If he can keep it together, hold it together, and hold this offense together with one more scoring drive. He throws out of the RPO and out to the sideline.
Incomplete, 3rd and 7.
I think that was a busted play by the receiver that time, but I'm telling you, Kirby is going, just hand the ball off. Yeah, he is. You wonder if he's going to Todd. We'll never know. They don't tell us anything.
No.
If there's going to Todd, you got any of those run plays we don't have a pass play attached to it? Because we would like to run the ball, get in field goal range at least.
And now McIntosh comes out as a wide receiver up top. So this will be another pass play unless it's a Stetson Bennett run. 3rd down and 7.
Throws
down the middle,
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Threw it behind him.
Trey Dean again made the play.
So this will lead to a field goal.
Got an injured player down at the 40.
Breaks out, ball's in front of him. See, another thing on that play, if you looked at Rosemary Jack Saint's pass, he kind of fades away from the quarterback as well. If he comes straight across there, it's an easier throw. As he fades, it's a tougher completion for the quarterback, but it definitely behind.
I think it's Marius Mims who's shaken up on the play for Georgia, the right tackle. And they're going to take off his, or at least unstrap his left knee brace. Big fella, sophomore out of Cochran, Georgia.
6'7", 330 pounds.
Mims part of that rotation at right tackle. He gets from behind again. The pass.
You don't want him falling on you.
From the opposite side gets the hit.
They'll get the big fella up, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, do your thing, Tim. We're about to hop on this Warrior stream soon anyway, so. And that's going to be it for me tonight. Got to take care of some business, get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a big day.
this either. Podlesny's career long is 53, which he hit against Cincinnati in a bowl game a couple years ago.
So Billy Napier gambles. If he gets away with this with no points, it's going to be an amazing gamble for him.
Well, Georgia's perfect on 4th down this year. Let's see if they've got another one in them. 4th down and 7.
All man-to-man coverage.
McConkey in motion. Blitz coming off the edge. Flags are down. Might be a free play. Bowers has got it to the 4-yard line.
What? Bowers.
Gamble
Big play.
He does again
after the
his
Bulldogs.
ball skills as he turns for the ball.
Man.
Remember, his eyes will
What
be
a play.
moving as he turns to the outside. It was a free play, like Ness said. Back shoulder, a spinner, and our athlete was better than their athlete. If you're Georgia on that call.
Bowers just keeps adding to his huge day. Gets it to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal. Both tight ends shift over from left to right. Darnell Washington the inside of the 2. Bowers the outside. Kenny McIntosh in the backfield with Stetson Bennett. He'll get the carry.
Hand off. Fighting. And that's a Bulldogs touchdown. There it is.
Well, he wouldn't give it up. And Broderick Jones, number 59, did not give up either. He blocked, and then watch at the end when he shoves him in. Here he is, right here. Check it out. They run right at him. Willick, number 77, gets a good block, and then at the end, Jones goes, let me help you in, and he does.
Brenton Cox trying to hold on for dear life, and just too many bodies helping McIntosh to the end zone. Remember, he's the guy that fumbled earlier and the game got close, and since that time he's been running like his pants are on fire. Extra point.
The point is good.
11:44. Remember, Florida went for it on 4th down in their own territory. At the 49-yard line, Georgia got the stop. Kirby went for it on 4th down. McIntosh makes the Gators pay.
All right, guys. Score is 42-20. I'm going to give the Gators one more series here before I cut out. I got to finish off my dinner, get ready for this Warriors game. Give the Gators one more series here. See if they can do something. If not, we'll be cutting this one short. Yeah, Georgia's looking really good right now. I mean, they have some lapses defensive wise, and obviously, you know, threw a couple picks, but their offense, they've just got better chemistry than the Gators right now. They're being out-coached, so yeah.
Yes, is sponsored by
Dogs or Ohio State? Probably had to go with Ohio. Think they got the better offense.
Don't forget later in the game, the play of the game presented by Jersey Mike Subs. Dogs fans happy with That 4th down call, 4th and 7 at the 33-yard line, ended up paying off as Bennett hooked up with Bowers again to get him down close, and Kenny McIntosh did the rest.
And just remember, had it not hooked up, it was a free play. It was a 5-yard penalty, and then they would have decided they were going to kick a shorter field goal or go for it again. Second kind of spinning catch for Bowers, one-on-one. Keep it to the outside. Give some space for the quarterback to throw it. That's what Bowers did a great job. And from the pylon, you can see there's about 5-6 yards to the outside space for the quarterback to put it to the sideline.
And Kirby with a smile.
Yep.
And Brock Bowers, nice catch. Our AT&T 5G pylon cam. Bowers just got such great body control.
Yep, and hand-eye coordination while he's doing it. And then size enough. He got the block on the touchdown run. Speed to match up. Tough to
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Richardson on 1st down.
Throws. That's caught.
Completes. Ricky Pearsall.
Pearsall gets
That'll
about
move the chains for the Gators.
14 yards.
A lot of time left. Pick up of 19 on that one. Out to the 44. Empty backfield this time for Richardson. 4-man Georgia rush. Running out of time. Has to throw it to the sideline.
What's up, Lutza?
Let's check in with Jenny.
Yeah, quick update.
Yeah,
on
the
outside
Bulldogs
linebacker
handle
Darius
business,
Smith. He's
or
one that took
are
that hard hit to
handling
the head and
business.
neck area in the opening kickoff of
Much
the second
love,
half.
Lutza.
He was helped off the field into the injury tent. He's been in the locker room since, guys. Obviously, he is out for this game.
All right, and I'm sure they're doing a concussion check on him because he was.
Thanks a lot,
dinged up on
Frederica.
that play.
Thanks for the love and support, guys.
As we were talking about, not a lot of sacks for Georgia, but they affect the quarterback, and they have been collapsing that pocket. Pretty soon they're going to get to Richardson if he takes too long to throw.
Play action.
Again.
Richardson on the
Flush
move.
out of the pocket. And
Gets
it's
around
time to
the
turn
edge.
wheels on.
First down.
So just to give you an example how explosive Richardson is, and he didn't show it in the first half when he got dinged. So far this year, he's had 4 rushes of over 30 yards as a quarterback. Most of them coming on called passes just like this.
You see number 78, Nazir Stackhouse, actually pursued all the way down to get that tackle on Richardson. That's a big fella moving fast.
And you would think he'd have no chance to catch up.
Right. First down. Sidearm throw out. Complete to Burke. Another first down for Florida.
Yeah, good read that time. Numbers. Only 1 defender, 2 receivers to the outside. This is just an all-out quarterback. I'm going to throw it to you. Misalignment by this Georgia defense. And the option to just take it gets a first down for the Gators.
Georgia only giving up 9 points a game. They've given up 20 to Florida, and the Gators are driving again. Etienne blasts through
Etienne, big run.
And another first down.
And they are inside the 15.
Well, again, Torrance, number 54. Watch his action. Come off one block and then get inside on the linebacker, number 10. And this guy's 350 pounds. He helps, then finds the linebacker. Beautiful job.
Etienne got 14 to the 14. First down, Florida. They'll give it to him again. This time a loss on the play.
Well, Stackhouse got one there and he didn't have to run very far.
Georgia with a big halftime lead. Florida put up 17 unanswered. Georgia scored the last 14, but Florida driving again. And we're approaching the 9-minute mark.
I'll tell you one thing, Billy Napier's got to love the way his teams continue to fight in this game.
You're not kidding. Richardson, too high, too wide, incomplete. Intended for Zipper.
I know there's been a lot of talk about Anthony Richardson could go high in the draft. He's one of those guys to me that could use another year of college football.
Absolutely.
You think?
I don't see it. I mean, I think he's really gifted, but if he sticks around like Hendon Hooker and somebody like that, he could be really special.
Absolutely. A lot of reps, go through spring ball, throw the ball, get the feel of those linebackers and the holes where to throw it.
Third down and 11. ETN flushes out of the backfield. Richardson
Pressure.
waits,
Throws.
to the
End zone.
We're going to have a flag. Nope. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Ricky Pearsall. And Bullard was the guy in coverage. Javon Bullard.
Javon Bullard, we've called his number a lot, haven't we? That's perfect coverage that time. Nowhere for that ball to be fitted in.
So here's fourth down. And again,
Gators will go for this on fourth down.
9 minutes and change remaining.
No other choice.
All three wide, outs to the left side of Richardson. Here comes a full blitz from the Dogs.
Pressure.
He got away and lobs one.
Throws it up.
Jump ball, caught,
Picked off.
intercepted. Touchback. Georgia's got it back. Malachi Starks.
Yeah, I mean, fourth and 11, you gotta go for it.
Exactly what he had to.
And that respect,
blitz,
that's what the analytics say.
Go, save it, throw it up. Maybe your guy can make a play.
You're down 22.
Fourth down throw, and Starks comes back and gets it. I don't know.
Well, he tried. All right, guys. So that is going to be it for this stream. Score is 42-20. There is 9 minutes left in the game, but I just don't think Gators are going to do it. So I'm going to cut out of here. I got to grab some food or finish off my food. Get ready for the Warriors and the Hornets stream. And that will be it for me tonight, guys. Making it an early night tonight. Tomorrow's going to be a long day. 9:30 a.m. Jaguars, Broncos. 1 o'clock, Giants. Patriots, Jets. 4 o'clock, Giants, Seahawks, and then 8 o'clock is the Bills, Packers, Bills Mafia. You know how we do. We turn up. That is the 4-game stream schedule for tomorrow, guys. NFL, we are back. And then Monday night, we got the Bengals and the Browns. So that is the stream schedule. All right, guys. So, yeah, I'll see you in like 15 minutes. Warriors, Hornets coming up next. Teresa, yeah. I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. On November 2nd, I'm going to show you guys what the hard work has achieved the channel. Not just me, but the channel. So I'll let you guys see what YouTube pays. I'll let you guys see what this hard work has brought the channel over the last 30 days. So that'll be November 2nd. It'll be fun. You know, you guys can have a little like educational thing. You know, if there's anybody out there that's struggling with YouTube or wants to get into YouTube, and hey, if you want to stream sports, you can do it. Or if you need help with whatever else you're doing, it'll be a fun little, educational moment. But yeah, I'll show you guys what's going on and all that good stuff. So that'll be on the 2nd. Be a fun little thing. We'll probably have a giveaway, for this last 30 days of success. And yeah, that'll be YouTube don't pay well. All right, well, I'll let you make that decision on Tuesday when I show you guys. Forrest Green, what up, man? About to get up out of here and see you guys in 15 minutes. All right. That is it, guys. Scores 42-20, still 9 minutes left in the fourth, but I'm going to cut out. I got to grab some food, and we'll set up the Warriors and Hornets game next. All right, guys, that is it. See you in a little bit.